Two, one. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your guy BMT, joined here today and possibly many more days with the new co-host, one that I gotta tell y'all right now, I've been getting a lot of good content and a lot of good inspiration from Beatrice.
Hi, you guys.
So I tell y'all, listen, man, I like to always um juggle ideas, content, and different things. And we've been seeing and hearing a lot of stuff going on throughout social media, throughout life, and just things that have been going on in the streets, digitally and physically, and at work. So I have a question, Beatrice. Do you know what a gaslighter is?
Um, yeah, I do.
What, tell me, what do you think it is, sis?
Um, let's do something simple. A gaslighter is somebody who's going to sit there and tell you the sky is brown when you know good and well it's green or blue, and then they're going to fight you tooth and nail because that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. Nothing they
Mhm.
do is wrong. Nothing that they do is wrong. And gaslighting is a form of narcissism, ladies. If you don't know that.
Now, I want y'all to understand me and Beatrice have had our fill of gaslighters. I've had them running around on social media, gaslighting on panel to panel, running up and around and doing fuck shit. Beatrice has seen them. We done seen them with baby mamas, baby daddies, at the workspace, all over. And so we like, you know what? We time for us to start calling these motherfuckers out because these motherfuckers been running them up, starting shit, acting like there's like some type of jubilee stuff. We've been seeing the women do it. We've been seeing the men in women's ears doing shit. We've been seeing the women in men's ears doing shit. And so, to me, like I said, and I agree with her when she said, hey, those be the people that be, what I'm saying, they'll come to you with stuff. And even if you get at them that they're wrong about it, they can't accept that. They can't see that. They see it as you're the problem. You're the issue. They bring the gas and get you to want to start the fire. And then they'll back up and run over to somebody else. Now, we've been seeing that a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've been seeing that a lot on the male side, Beatrice. Is it hard to believe that you think there's a lot of men running around gaslighting females or no?
This is just that time of year, not even the time of year, but this is just the season this year period where I
This is the
feel
season.
women I feel like women there's a lot of women that I know personally that have exposed a lot of the men that they've been dealing with for a long time for the gaslighting and just point blank just being full of shit. And I think that they're just tired of it, honestly. Like we can
Now,
see
why,
it. I do know. I'm not gonna keep bashing men over here. I do know a lot of women who keep gaslighting their relations too, and then that's not cool.
now, I'm gonna say it like this. I say it like this that look, I done seen like for me, if I see women having a conversation or some shit going, for me, I tell you I back out. I'm gonna back out because that's for the women to handle that shit. But I side eye it when a man is running around hyping up shit or trying to disturb the peace. Now, when I see shit like that going on, you know what I'm saying? That's some fraudulent behavior. Now, on the back end, I also see it where some women they got a man pussy ties, whereas to they so badly, mind you, there's a man, right? We had a man around here. He spent 12 racks on a woman just to see her pussy pics. And he go around starting shit with the men. 12 bands. But he coming at the men. And I was like, damn. There was another nigga, there was another dude. There was some men going around talking about shit about what's going on, Rael? There's another nigga going around starting shit with other men that want to talk about bettering themselves, but he wants to be doggone over stuff. Now, these gaslighters that are going around starting shit, causing problems, like they got to be held accountable. Or you think that they can't be held accountable for their actions? What you think about that, Beatrice?
First and foremost, accountability is everything. I just need a lot of these grown ass men out here that's out here trying to play relationships and things like that. Just to take accountability for the shit that you've done. Don't make these girls or don't make anybody feel some type of way emotionally because you're emotionally damaging them at the same time. Um, just be real with your shit. I mean, how hard is that?
But see, that's the thing about it is it's that's the thing about it, man. Like they can't be real about it. Like this week I was dealing with elderly gaslighters. Yes, that's a thing. Elderly people that you can't tell them shit. They always right, you wrong, and you gotta bow down when they say shit to you. Now, me and Beatrice already done dealt with that shit before on both our sides where, old fuck boys and girls, they what we call fuck elders, they think that they can come at us even though they got caught up in the lie. Now, if I'm wrong about that, Beatrice can check me on that. But
I'm just saying that can you use a gaslighting experience as you experienced as a child, where you know your elders were bullshit? Like we were raised by our elders, our
right,
grandparents. We
right.
would get in trouble for the most ridiculous shit. And as we got older, we saw that it didn't make sense.
Well, I can tell you something that happened to me today. I mean, this week. I can tell you something that happened to me this week. I told somebody, about how the system works. Granted, for most people who don't know, BMT worked for the system, for the government. And in doing that, I was told to respect your elder. Now, when I was told that shit, I was like, hold on now. Hold on. Why y'all always play that spade, that card, when you get caught lying? You know what I'm saying? I've heard that before at church. You know what I'm saying? Dude lying. He got caught up stealing money that we needed to get tires for the church van or me getting a new snare drum. And he tried to deflect it saying, yo, the drummer. Oh, y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
somebody. Yeah, so he deflected it and said that, hey, that's the money of the Lord, and and I'm like, hold on now, but if that's the money for the church, why is it that you get a new car? You don't even work, so how are you getting a new vehicle? Boy, respect your elder. Are we gonna overlook that question?
No,
Are we
that
gonna
that
overlook that?
that he used that in a term of boy mind your business. That's what that was. That's
I,
exactly
I,
what that was.
I was confused. I was like confused,
He
like
used that in the term of, sir, I need you to mind all your business. That's
I'm
exactly what
confused.
that was. He was being nosy. But yeah,
I,
wrong is wrong and right is right. I get what you're saying. Like, don't sweep that under the rug, like, and dismiss this like it didn't happen.
but see, that's that thing where y'all's now. That's that thing, Beatrice. Why you're seeing younger women are going at older women now. And this is why you see younger men or men who are getting their shit together are challenging older niggas about, yo, bro, y'all niggas have been gaslighting us for years. You got motherfuckers that are going around starting shit and pretending like shit was always sweet. And then they'll be like, case in point, an older dude, he got caught up talking to a 16-year-old. Motherfucker's 45. He told me that's the age of consent. I said a child can't consent. What you say to that?
Yeah, I mean, why is a child consenting?
I
That's
didn't know a
yes.
16-year-old can't consent.
I mean, she's still a child in most states.
But see, that's the thing about it. There's no way if a child can't buy liquor or alcohol, how can they consent to sex with an adult? If y'all don't believe me, they're going to go. If let them get caught up in the law. They're going to go in a juvenile. They're going to go to a juvenile. That's a juvenile court case. Go. You and as an adult,
I
let
really understand where you're coming from. The law does suck, especially on a woman's point of view. The law sucks. We have really no laws to defend us. So with some states, you can get married and consensually, legally have sex between the ages of 14 and 15. But it sucks because a lot of these girls are forced into it. A lot of these girls don't know what the fuck is going on. They just feel like they're in love with Billy or Bobby and things are going to be all right because he's older. And then it's a huge shit show. I just wish there were more laws to protect that. Y'all have these abortion laws. You know what I'm saying? Why can't y'all put a little nail in, child laws to protect our kids, to protect our women?
well, I'm gonna say it like this. We've been having this thing going around with men more bothered about their wee wees than bothered about getting their shit together. You got it where women are more worried about finding some dick online than taking care of their own children. But when you call it to action, like, "Hey, bro, what you doing? What's good? What's good with all that?" It's these young niggas. It's that sexy red. It's that Cardi B. Hold on, nigga. Wait a second. What they got to do with you doing the fuck nigga shit? What that got to do with you? Cardi B ain't in this conversation. Sexy red don't got shit to do with this nigga. Why you calling out the Pookie? Pookie on the block. Pookie don't even got a cell phone with enough minutes to be on here. How you talking about women need to be accountable? You got umpteen amount of children you ain't taking care of. You can't gaslight a situation that you yourself have been throwing diesel on. I've been seeing a lot of that shit. Niggas talking about single mothers, but niggas have been making the single mothers and trying to shame them. But nigga, you are the gaslighter to the shit. Niggas talking about they don't want gender beef, but niggas going around always getting their doggone dick pics ending up online. So who's the gaslighters? But you can't keep blaming the black women. Can't do that. If you the one that's doing the shit, let me chill out. Let me chill. Let me let my homie rock. Go ahead, Beatrice. Because I know there's a lot of motherfuckers. They've been running around saying shit, starting shit, but don't want to be accountable for shit. What's going on, Tyrone? What's going to create a solution? I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? How y'all talk about single mothers and y'all niggas be out there making single mothers?
All right.
Go ahead. You don't have to hold back.
I'm not gonna hold back. I just want to switch up the narrative. The girl over here screaming single mothers and baby mamas and shit. All right, I'm with that. Okay, but at the same time, you gotta think about it at this perspective too. A lot of men don't fuck with their baby mamas because the baby mama don't need them.
Mm.
If the baby mama is holding on to that man, that is an anchor that is holding her back from greatness. You see what I'm saying? We not about to just make it seem like there's niggas out here that just flat out. Yes, there are some like that that just don't want nothing to do with the kids. I can't be here with her. I don't want nothing to do with my kids. It's fuck her and her kids. I get that. I've seen that. I've been through that.
But how do you
But
say fuck your kid? That's your child.
there's people there's women out here built like that, man. You can't. It's just not even a man thing. There's women that are really built like that. I have literally seen women have kid after kid after kid, and literally have other people raising her kid while she is out here having the best life of her life.
Damn.
I can't do that.
Damn.
This is not a
So
one-sided thing. There are some ain't shit bitches out here on some real life shit.
no, go in, go in.
I'm just saying I'm not perfect. So, but I know for the fact that the things that I do for mine, there's some women that just can't. They just don't have that bone in their body to be a mother, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if once you know that the first time, don't keep making them.
Right, right.
Put yourself at a limit.
We've been having, but see, the thing about it is, we've been having people go around and fumigate narratives. Shout out to the Brain Trust. You know what I'm saying? About problems or issues in the home, politics, on everyday life, but they haven't shown tangible receipts of their own works. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that be some shit I be looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at that shit hard. Like, you'll tell other people to hold the accountability stick, but then when you actually hold the mirror up to them, it doesn't register. You know, and that was something that I saw going on, especially like for me around these spaces or in different places. I'm hearing people wanting other people to hold a standard. You know what I'm saying? But then the standards are not being held or kept the same. It's not being held or kept the same. And at what point do we get to actually put these people on trial, or are we supposed to just keep it going like grandma and granddaddy, or wait till after the funeral and then say, all right, now we can talk about it?
No, no. I live my life every day by day, and I try to live my best life every day. What I'm going to say to you and how I say it to you is really how I feel about it. And after I tell you how I feel, yes, I will continue to love you, especially if I rock with you like that. But you got to take it and roll with it, because obviously you did something to trigger me to make me not want to be around you. I'm gonna call your shit all the time.
Because because like I said, like, and that's something that Beatrice even told me. Because I used to sometimes just slide away when people would be saying slick shit, but then Beatrice would be like, "Nah, we need to just start getting on these motherfuckers." And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right, because these motherfuckers are saying a lot of shit. They starting up problems. They going around building false narratives and shit. But then when people get after them, first off, I listen. We all adults, so ain't nobody doing no more ass kissing and doggone. I don't give a fuck what you think your status is. We adults around here. So that shit where you think because you got an age or a certain station that you can't be called out, that shit's dead. I don't give a fuck. It ain't about the money. It ain't about how many people you done slept with. It ain't about how you think you look. No, you ain't above that reproach. What's going on, DJ Music? Because we got a lot of people doing that said shit. And then when you start pulling their card, they feel a certain type of way. But then when does your card get pulled? Because if you real about it, I've had times where Beatrice had to pull my card. No, you're wrong about that. Now you need to chill out about that. And I got on her. But that's why we click so well together. Because we can get at each other about different things and actually look at it through the other lens that the other person is seeing. But what can't be tolerated is that, and this is the thing about it, it's that blind loyalty. And Beatrice and I can tell you about that. When you have that blind loyalty, you're dangerous. You become a haphazard. I get it. Sometimes you get you. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of y'all barely want a father figure or some type of love, and y'all came around. Y'all look for some like black people barely look. It's not even unsounded now. Black people barely are looking for love, but they going about it in the wrong places. Where no matter what these people do or say to y'all, y'all will turn a blind eye, man. This validation shit is getting people hurt really badly. Now, if I'm wrong for what I'm saying, like I said, hey, I got the person right here to call me out. But do you think that this is the reason why we turn a blind eye to a lot of this abuse? But I'm gonna call, like I said, I think it is abuse in a form.
I'm trying to see what the comments are. I'm saying I need somebody else's input. Like, come on. I mean, I need you to talk to me.
You want to see what they're saying?
Yeah.
Nothing worse than an old fool. Creative solutions. She said, "What's up, family? Police are bringing attention to these black male grifters." Um, but I know you want to see the comments. I can always put it down. I can always put down the invite, but you know what I'm saying. That's just one. I'll put it down for you because Beatrice likes talking to people. She has that energy to talk to people. She got it better than me. I'd be tired talking to people. But that's something that I'm gonna tell you right now, man. This season coming out, when y'all think people are getting out of pocket, it's not them getting out of pocket. It's just that they're now tired of lying or living a lie. Like watching Ti and Ti's son go at it. They both were gas. First off, I'm gonna say it like this:
First off, I'm
Ti,
gonna tell you that I did not watch the situation because I felt it to be irrelevant. I'm sorry. I feel like celebrities do shit to make them do like to be relevant. Like it's sad. It's like they need people to
they had to put that on camera.
for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit is not meant for camera. Like people don't know how to live in the moment anymore, and that's sad. Like their faces in the Blue app, on the Bird app. You know what I'm saying? They just on Snap. Everybody's just in the camera. Like nobody's ever just living in the moment, and that should have been private because now there's more shit being aired out, and this shit is about to be dragged on for no reason.
Did Diddy shit about to be aired out. I did it. You about to lose everything, nigga. That shit done, gone. We got a lot of shit going
We want
on.
to say to them
With,
that he is living his karma in 2023. Before the end of 2024, he's going to live out his full karma. Y'all thought R. Kelly has some shit going on. I'm not going to speak on it. I'm going to just say this. Y'all going to be shocked as shit.
I ready. Hey, bro, y'all might say goodbye to hip hop, bro, because
Yeah.
if the billionaires are gonna be touched,
So much fucking lies. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so insane. I
I'm
know this.
ready, boy. I'm just gonna
I'm
make
ready
a
for it.
separate. Uh, I'm ready, boy. Y'all about to hear.
I'm ready for it.
Y'all thought when they made the color purple bad. Woo, shit. Hmm. But you know what? What? Yeah, I can promise you, they're going to blame a lot of victims. They're going to blame a lot of victims. Well, you knew what you were doing. You knew what happened when you went there. Like, I mean, shit. I mean, it's going to be bad for a lot of motherfuckers, man. Just like this YouTube shit going on. You got people trying to be celebrities on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be celebrities on YouTube, but I gotta be for real with y'all. I'm not saying that we don't know how to handle business, but listen, that cyber cultist shit or bullying, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, scary about it is some people don't have the mental wherewithal to stand up for themselves. This is not a diss, but it is what it is. Some people don't know how to stand up for themselves. So they'll constantly get disrespected, you know? It's all right. That I got disrespected before, but after a while, I would get angry at myself that I wouldn't say nothing. This is why when people see me on panels, they say BMT is a problem. You know why? Because now I don't bite my tongue at all. I don't. I don't. You're grown. I'm grown. Fuck it and fuck you. We can say whatever the fuck we gotta say. And I gotta be for real. And I'm gonna say it like this. Like a lot of y'all that have been doing this gaslighting, the niggas from the Fight Club, the niggas from the Purge camp, a lot of y'all niggas that been coming from the Itmore camp, all y'all niggas that been doing all this gaslighting shit. Oh yeah, I'll say names. I ain't give a fuck. Y'all niggas are now all getting caught up. Y'all niggas that are saying y'all the wokes. Y'all women that have been doxing other women, showing that y'all. I think that's some foul shit. If you a bitch and you showing another woman's fucking goddamn messages so that way you can impress a man, them bitches should drag your ass. Because you would throw one of your sisters under the bus for some ping ping. You can't be trusted. But then I can't say shit because niggas in these spaces or in life in general, they've been willing to kill their own fellow brothers for some pussy validation. Even if that's your child mother, they'll still do it. There's a Beatrice. There's a whole nigga online that got a girl pregnant, and he done said fuck his baby mama and his child just to be cool.
Oh man,
Just to
listen,
be
that's
cool.
normal. Come on now. I mean, that niggas would be like, I don't want that baby. Make her have that baby, and then be like, fuck that bitch, fuck that kid, and then go to the next bitch, and it's an endless fucking cycle. That's fucking normal. The fuck?
But see, I side eye the fuck out of that because I'm like, if you a woman, why would you trust a nigga that would throw his child to the wind? Throw his child to the wind to be with you.
Niggas is really built like that.
So so let's go over the let's what do you think we should do how we deal with gaslighters? How do you think we should deal with this gaslighting shit? Do we
I
just
had the answer to that. I did all right a long time ago.
but see we older now. We can't do that. We older now. We now we starting to become the newer we now becoming the seniors in the class. So we gotta start moving more differently, fam. Because I mean, goddamn, we gotta start making moves. You know what I'm saying? If your baby if you listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all men, if you have a problem with y'all baby mama or y'all wife or your girl, but y'all have churn, just take care of your churn. Take care of your churn. I get it. You don't like the woman. I'm gonna tell you what I told her to go do. Put yourself on child support. Put yourself on child support. Get yourself a place, and that way you can go get your child, take your child to your place. At least if she violates that, you can take that shit to the court. Take it to the court. Hey, she ain't let me see my kid, and I'm paying this and that to see my kid. And don't give me no bullshit. You paying $3,000 or $2,000 or $1,000. Stop it, nigga. I know we in Carolinas. Y'all don't be paying no money like that. Y'all niggas barely want to pay for goddamn pussy. So, well, no, I'll tell you about y'all will pay for pussy. But y'all ain't serious like that. Y'all need to take care of y'all churn and these damn situations y'all got going on out here. You know you talking about the honest truth. Yeah, you nigga. For a lot of y'all niggas that out here going around trying to cake and start shit with women and go run to other women. That's some homoerotica shit. That's some EJ type of shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't get y'all men doing that shit. I don't get no type of respect from me because we got enough discourse as it is. So when I see men jumping up on panels, and see, this is the thing about it. I'm gonna say this: if one person is already having a conversation, they cool, they chilling, they don't have no issues going on. Why would you go to their chat or their panel to bring your shit to their show? Let's talk about that. But I've been seeing that. I sometimes I sit back and watch, and I'll watch a motherfucker start talking about their shit on somebody else's show that literally they ain't talking about that shit. So then they'll try to make the conversation about them. You's a messy bitch. You a very messy bitch. Because they already having a conversation. They already got content already set up. They chilling, cooling. But you going around talking about your shit. You know, I got a song for y'all. I got a song for y'all niggas.
Damn, D-Lo, you did this?
Come on, girl, I'm outside. Hurry up, it's freezing. 2 minutes and I'm leaving. Can't have nobody see me out here creeping, looking thirsty. Promise you won't hurt me. Why am I here in the first place? I know that I'm in third place.
That be y'all. That be y'all niggas. That be y'all niggas. Creeping in the clouds, wanting to talk about y'all shit. Nobody give a fuck about what just happened to you on another show, but yet you have to be heard. Your bitch ass has to be heard. Like we supposed to give a fuck. Now, I also gotta go. Now, I gotta let some of y'all niggas know. If you've been tricking on some pussy and you get caught up into some shit, nigga, that's part of that's just part of the controversy, nigga. You did that. You did that. Now, I'm being honest. Going around talking about you pro-black, talking about that you love God, and you mad because you willingly gave money to another woman, not your family, but then you want to talk about God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. Nigga, stop gaslighting. Stop. Just own that you sat on that. There's no need for you to try to pretend to be dumb. There is none. See, a lot of y'all niggas have been getting caught tricking. Y'all trying to do this shit where y'all get at the men and these women, but y'all be doing that fuck shit, bro. I just be sitting back. I be watching that shit, bro. I be just cool and watching that shit, bro. And then what's bad? Well, you know what's worse about it is a motherfucker that can just own the shit that they be doing. So we would like to give out to y'all this award.
The so-called Sambo Awards were given out at a dinner hosted by the Call 'Em Out Coalition, a controversial group.
Y'all, congratulations. We will be having the Sambo Awards on YouTube, the Call 'Em Out Coalition. I just have to go get a panel of Call 'Em Out people because y'all out of y'all fucking mind. How you say you want the situation to die down and you going on women's channels talking about the shit, but then you get mad when the broad goes up on a panel and start really telling the tea about shit. Nigga, are you dumb? Do you not know if your family were to hear that shit and take your ass to court, nigga, you losing everything? But then y'all want to say, well, it's the black bitch's fault why I lost my shit. But you don't want to blame the motherfucker that's out there openly tricking on YouTube. Y'all YouTube tricks. Y'all be wild, bro. But I mean, you have your money, but y'all be wild. I have to understand you pro-black motherfuckers, especially y'all niggas in the Umar sector. Because y'all niggas be talking that pro-black Wakanda shit, and y'all niggas be talking shit about each other every other motherfucking day. That's how I be looking at y'all niggas. When y'all be talking that Wakanda forever shit, but then y'all be doxing these y'all are agents for the white man. Y'all do know that. I want y'all to say, I just need y'all to say that shit before the end of this year. Y'all are agents for the white man. This be y'all sometime. That's what I just want to walk and just kick y'all chairs out from under y'all. How do y'all be doing that shit, bro? How y'all be saying watch out for the white man, but y'all be doxing each other? Y'all be gaslighting and trying to destroy other people's businesses, other people's shit. I never understood that shit. Now, this shit is interesting, but I've been seeing this shit go on after Fight Club closed down. This shit going on with this fatty dude who say he's innocent. Now, I got a question. Why Fatty's not even from America? Why the fuck is he all in y'all? Why is he in Black American business? Why do y'all have a conversation with this nigga? I need to know this shit right now. Y'all say he don't know better, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all motherfuckers are dumb as fuck. And I'm gonna be honest, Sexy Red was right. Why is this nigga speaking on black men's issues in America? And this nigga this nigga, shouldn't you be worried about South America? Shouldn't you be worried about? I mean, y'all pretty much paid his rent off for a year. Why y'all got this nigga that ain't even from y'all fucking block, never came down y'all street, never got there and contributed to anything that y'all went through? Why y'all got this nigga talking in on y'all shit? And don't run that bitch ass shit that is about business, because he's never put into y'all shit like that. Y'all sound goofy as fuck to me. When y'all be trying to tell me this shit, I be like, y'all goofy as fuck. But this nigga ain't never not a day put in on y'all shit. Granted, listen, I'm not on no JP team, but JP is a Pookie. But I can't get mad because JP is in America. JP is a fragment of the culture. JP does have his kids. He ain't a good father like he could be, but guess what? He got his fucking kids. But y'all niggas love a JP. Y'all do. Now, I'm interested about this Darrell and Auntie shit about nigga talking about violating niggas and eating niggas' booties and shit and all this other stuff. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. That's an Auntie need to go handle, bro. I don't know why y'all niggas talking about. And Auntie, you got to stop going around talking about you going to shut down people's channels and shit. Like, nigga, you ain't God. You ain't got that type of power. You can't blacklist nobody. You not that guy. Stop. Stop. You a purge nigga. You a purge nigga. That's not you. I'm happy you got a lane, but that's just not you, dude. You getting caught up in a lot of fuck shit. I think you need to back away and probably just work on your craft. Whatever that shit is. This is friendly advice from a seasoned content creator telling you, you gas like too much, bruh. You're doing too much. You're talking about you don't want no gender. You tired of the gender conversation, but nigga, you be gaslighting gender conversations. You be doing that. I've been watching you, bro. I've been seeing you out there, bro. That's how you make your money. But then you get mad when the motherfuckers they call your ass out. Now you have quite a track record. It's not good. It's not good. And don't think by standing by certain people, they're going to wipe the shit off your leg. It's not how it works, nigga. I get tired of y'all niggas trying to come around and say, well, we just trying to have the conversation. Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all gaslighters, bro. Y'all no different than those niggas that be down there on the block with the it board niggas. Y'all be doing the same shit, bro. Those niggas making up shit about gynocracy this, gynocracy that. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When have you ever heard people in the outside world, outside of this digital bullshit, have ever talked about gynocracy? Listen, y'all making a make-believe Tekken words, bro. Y'all trying to use gynocratic. Like, no, listen. I'm not playing those games. Y'all think that I'm not playing them games. Not with y'all. I'm not about to sit on the haterade squad. Y'all been talking about Stacey Abrams for umpteen years. Stacey Abrams got bread. I can promise y'all, if Stacey Abrams knew about y'all channels, she could have that shit shut down. She could. I'm pretty sure Kiki Palmer could have had y'all shit shut down. Y'all don't think no people with money or when the phones couldn't shut down y'all shit? Y'all niggas are gaslighted. Y'all telling younger people or impressionable people that don't got the shit together. Hey, and let me say this shit. Hey, Ray Hanma, nigga, don't you ever in your fucking life ever put my name, BMT, Business Minded Talk. Nigga, you live with your motherfucking parents, nigga, and you drive a truck. Nigga, bitch, you ain't nowhere close to my fucking atmosphere of power. The fuck? The fuck I look like talking to a 30-plus-year-old man still living with his mommy and daddy. Nigga, you out of your fucking mind, nigga. Grown-ass man living with his fucking parents talking about black women and American women. Bitch, but you live with your mom and daddy. At this point, nigga, I'm your God, bitch. The fuck? You lost your damn mind. Grown ass men that ain't get their shit together talking about men that out here moving with a purpose. No, y'all lost it. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Shout out to my brother, DJ Music, bro. It's been a while. Much love to you, fam.
Salute there, brother. How you living, man? How you living? I had to come show some solidarity to the homeboy. You know how we do.
Boy, listen, bro. It's always good to hear another Chuck speaking, bro. Like I said, man, these dudes and some of the people, they lost their mind, man.
Man, listen. I've been sitting in the clouds listening to what's been going on the last couple of weeks, but actually last couple of months, man. And it's we don't talk like that around here, BMT. You know, when the brothers get around, we don't talk like this, bro. We don't sit around disparaging women all day long, 8-9 hours a day. We don't do that, bro.
We don't. We don't do that. You've never heard none of these words and none of this kind of conversations in any of our circles out
No,
there, when we were in the military, when we traveled the world, whenever we did, we never heard none of these conversations, bro.
never,
Never.
never, never, never. And just like you said earlier, you know, if some of these celebrities had the time to come back and listen to some of this crap that they be saying about, say, like Kiki Palmer and all the different things, yeah, they could shut their channels down. What befuddles me about all these so-called big content creators, all YouTube has to say is you can't broadcast here no more. What you gonna do? That's
Nothing.
it. What you gonna do after that?
Nothing.
What do you where would you broadcast as? Where would your word be put out at? If YouTube said today to the angry man, to BGS, to NT, to all these Anton Daniels, if y'all couldn't broadcast on our YouTube platforms anymore, where would you be? Rumble? What would you do? Quick to run about talk about the women, how bad the women are, But for the most part, as I'm sitting here listening, going back and forth to the chats, the women got the dough. They got the money.
They do.
That's
That's how I know these
that's
people
what
don't.
keeps these channels alive. Right. That's what keeps these channels alive. The women donating to these channels. And what I don't get about the women is how some of them were sitting there going to an Angry Man stream or going to a Fatty stream or going to a Jay Pence stream and hear themselves being called bitches, whores, and everything else, and sit there and listen to it and try to give some kind of pushback to it. The fuck? Leave.
But see, those are professional. Like I said, those are gaslighting streams. I don't care how people feel about it, that we saying what we saying, but you gotta understand, me and DJ Music, we've been out here for a while, bro. Like we've been doing a lot of these things for a while. So when we telling y'all, hey man, this is some gaslighting shit, this shit wouldn't be tolerated in workspaces or other spaces where about business or making money or politics. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like y'all need to stop this nonsense that this shit is supposed to be normalized.
Right. These are grown men. BGS, from what I understand, I'm not sure, but he's in his 60s. Did I hear this man say that just the other day in that stream that you got in his ass about? Shout out to you for that. That what's his name? Rand Paul. He would vote for Rand Paul. Do you know who Rand Paul is? BGS?
No.
He said something about Robert F. Kennedy. Do you know who Robert F. Kennedy is, BGS? But you guys will sit there and listen to this so-called master teacher for hours and hours and hours, spew shit about the Moynihan report, spew shit about this, and none of it is correct. The link is here, BJS. I got a little bit of time before the guys start blowing and cutting around here. Come on up. Angry Man, come on up. Aunt T, come on up. Y'all like to argue with women? Hit this link here while I'm here. I got a little time today. Come on up. Because see, unlike the rest of you content creators, if you come and fuck with my channel, so what? YouTube is a hobby for me. I own a radio station. I own it. There's nothing you can do there. Nothing. You can't shut me down because it's bought and paid for. I don't need YouTube to broadcast. Right now, as I'm talking to you, there's at least 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people listening to my radio station right now.
Yep, he do. He be throwing on some good music
right now, and I guarantee you, YouTube ain't got shit to do with it. Nothing.
I be trying to tell them, bro, that a lot of us, like you and I, this YouTube shit is just hobbies for us, bro. This is not even a fraction or close to what we actually do or make. But motherfuckers, like, they believe this is their lifeblood shit. And I'm like, man, y'all are bad for business. For us, for actually like me and music, y'all are bad for business. I wouldn't. We could never play y'all shit around our stuff, bro.
Listen, let me ask you something, BMT. Of all these dudes that you hear on these YouTube streets, if we was hanging out in a barbershop, how many of them dudes would be in your circle?
Yeah,
not one of them.
I couldn't put none of them in there. I'm being dead ass honest, bro. They couldn't come in. They had to leave out. They had to leave out the shop.
Right. Yo, right, because as soon as they come in, or when they come in, the first thing you hear from the other brothers in the shop, damn, here go this nigga right here. He either gonna come in there to complain about women, he gonna come in there and complain about he can't find a job, he gonna come in there to complain about something expecting sympathy. It's in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. Which one you want? Which one you want? That's just bottom line to it. And these are grown men in their 30s and 40s. I hear this dude, Darrell Long, talking about he gonna bend Aunt T over and fuck him. I heard BGS say, I'm gonna bend you over and fuck you till you like it, and then I'm gonna fuck your mama. But y'all niggas still follow these motherfuckers?
Yeah, that did happen. That did happen.
I mean, these ain't words I'm making up. This is documented.
That is documented. That is
Hit the
documented.
link. Hit the link, BGS. Come on up. I know you might be in the clouds. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Don't fall out. I got a little time. I got a little time today. Angry man, hit the link. Taz, the GOAT. You the GOAT. The GOAT. Everybody loved Taz, but nobody really look at Taz for what he is. I remember the first time I had a run-in with Taz, this nigga said, for all you military men out there, this nigga said, because we were black, that Uncle Sam treated us like we were black, broken bucks. And we were damn fools for joining the military. His exact words. This is the same guy that rocked with Cynthia G for years and years and years, and then got smoked for Princella. Do I agree with everything Princella says? Hell no. But you don't see me in the Cynthia G camp either.
Right. But I ain't never get treated like no buck in no military. That shit is
okay. All right. All I know is right. All I know is about the military. I just had to be 3 times better. There's the lights, the light green Marines. I know I had to be 3 times better than them.
That was it. That was it. That was it. And you trust me, a lot of black veterans come through. And we can, and I tell you, if you listen to all our stuff, all we had to do was just outdo the lighter ones, and that ain't no shade. We just knew we just got to outdo these motherfuckers. PT tests, academics,
that's right, and everything. That's right,
job,
everything. Right,
everything.
Right.
We tried to just be better.
That's right. You had to be better.
I don't know no non-successful vet on these stations. All of us are very well successful.
That's
and
right.
our own goddamn shit.
As a point in time, if I was giving out my personal information, I can tell you right now, you can go to the archives at Paris Island and you can find me as a poster Marine. That's a rarity. That what a poster Marine is, that means it goes all over the world, all over. You might see me on a poster from back then as in a Marine Corps advertisement. How many of these niggas can say that? Your boy ain't never been in the military, but he gonna say we broken bucks. Broken bucks don't make it in the military.
Taz, you gotta come up and speak on that. You gotta come up and speak on that. You gotta speak on that.
That's right. Listen,
you gotta have that address, man.
I can tell you, right? I can tell you right now that I could call up any Marine that I trained, and they can ask them. One thing they're gonna say, first words out of their mouth: "What's up, Sarge?" Much respect. And then you can start talking to them. You're just asking them, any Marine that I trained that was under my charge, what kind of Marine was I? And they'll all tell you the same thing. A no-nonsense ass motherfucker. He did not play.
And see, that's the thing about it, music. Like, when I got into that competition, I asked a simple question. So, if you want to talk about IQ, and see, that's why I said, when you do that review, let me know, bro. Because if you're going to talk about IQ, bro, like, I can go down the line of equipment, weaponry, gear, tech, and stuff I done taught, went over, used, done. Like, bro, like, that's job. Those are 6-figure jobs that contractors get that I can do. And I do a multiple of that shit. Mind you, I understand what people talk about, because once you get to a certain level, you have to start teaching other people how to do those jobs.
That's right.
Civilian and military.
That's right. Absolutely. And
sometimes foreign.
That's right. They call them in the military. They call them tech reps. Just about every place. I was in aviation, so just about every military job, there's always civilian there. So this word comes from the word tactical to practical. Like the remember everybody was driving around the Humvees for a while. Those are military vehicles. The very way that you folks sign for your UPS packages that get shipped to you and all this other
That
stuff,
came from
all
us.
that came from the military. Matter of fact, the majority of what you do right now came from the Marine 2nd Aircraft Wing out of Beaufort, South Carolina. The very things that you folks are doing right now when it comes to getting your package shipped from here to there, it came from us. Documented. These are not words that I have to make up. I can document it. That if you folks actually knew me on a personal level, I can show you paperwork to where, because of the way you sign for packages, I had something to do with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The way how y'all be seeing a lot of us vets or contractors on YouTube, we're more laid back than how we actually could be. Like, that's why I be saying, like, bro, like, I that's why I don't be saying too much. Like, when motherfuckers be asking about what I do, I don't know what y'all niggas do, but I've been putting up the scoreboard on what the fuck I do. I've done
Right.
listened to music at work, bro. I've listened to music at work. Like, we do listen to his work. Like, all this shit, like, I'm gonna be on all this shit that y'all be doing, this fuck nigga shit. But then y'all want to come around and try to say I'm healing the black community. I'm doing this. I could shut down that person's stuff. Or I've never heard music anytime on his radio station ever threaten to say he will blacklist or try to ruin another black person's work.
Never.
I've never heard
Never
my brother
will.
ever say that
Listen.
shit.
Never. Listen, I invite anyone that has a product or service that they want to put out and they don't want to be charged. Of course, there's some things because it is what it is about the radio. But for the majority of people that I put out there, I've given the opportunity for folks to do their own shows. I have at least 4, 5, 6, 7 DJs right now that I don't charge them anything to broadcast their music. I could, but there's no reason for that, because then when folks say black owned and black run, it's either you have it or you don't. My station is black owned, black run. There's no ambiguity about it. None. It's absolutely none.
Right.
When you say uplift the community, that's what I do. I've seen you in action, BMT. You and I have had our disagreements, but that's what they were. They were just disagreements. We disagreed on a certain subject, and that was it. There was no name calling. There was no
Going each other's business or any of that stuff.
Right. Your IQ, all that. Notice how I spell my name. MUZ, and the last 2 letters is capitalized IQ.
Yeah.
Do not fuck with me. You read what you see in front of you first. No one walks around. I didn't give myself that name. I spelt it small. Someone else told me you should capitalize those last 2 letters. Why would someone tell me that? Because I must know what I'm talking about.
And that's crazy, because me and you have had some high level conversations, debates on philosophy, military, home, community. I don't ever see none of these Negroes around when we doing this.
No, because
and mind you, we talk to thousands of people. Thousands of people. Right. I don't know where these people.
They don't want to be challenged. Right. They don't want to be challenged, BMT, and they don't want to be made to look like, in the case of BGS, he calls himself the master teacher. Okay. What is it about the master teacher? If any of you folks, honestly, I would like anyone that comes up and supports BMT or BGS, excuse me, BMT, that supports BGS or the Angry Man, and tell me, what have you gotten from him that's benefited you? What? From either one of those 2. This nigga got a book called The Angry Man Standards. Really?
Stop.
Really? Stop. Really? Right. Stop. That goes to show you anybody can write a fucking book. Just because it's in a book, that don't make it so. The Angry Man Standards. Look at that.
That just shows you, bro. That just shows you how low the standards in these spaces have gotten.
Exactly. Exactly.
That somebody said, I wrote a book. Nigga, the fuck?
Right. Right. I wrote a book. You folks should go out and pay $44.95 for this book of bullshit. And somebody went and bought it. Somebody went and bought it. just to show Angry Man, look, I'm one of your loyal supporters. Probably ain't open book the first, because everything, I guarantee you, that is in that book, you can listen to Angry Man on this bullshit ass channel, because that's what I call it, a bullshit channel, and you could hear it for free.
Like,
You can hear
no,
it for
man.
free.
Like, that's the
Yeah.
shit that be getting at me, man. Like, a lot of the stuff that, like, we talking about stuff that we trying to put people in jobs or places of authority. Like, that's stuff that me in music, that's not gaslighting. That's actually that's putting in the fucking work. That we've been doing this for a while, bro. Like, we can show y'all cultural history from Charleston, Beaufort, to goddamn all over Orangeburg, the counties.
Right. As far as this area that we're in, BMT, we of course we're in the center of it. So who better than to know about Black history? Because I remember when I was a young boy growing up around here, the place that they took us was two places: Charlestown Landing and the
Yep.
old slave market. They took us to Charlestown Landing to teach us about the Pilgrims. Okay, they took us to the slave market to say, you know, you as Black folks, this is where y'all came in at, and you as white folks, this is where y'all came in at. And no
That was
one,
a real
even
lesson right there.
right, even as at a young age, I never understood why no one ever questioned that. What do you mean? Y'all take us to the worst part of us to try and uplift us, the slave market. But when we go to Charleston Landing, we have picnics. We sit out in the grass in the park and all that other stuff. Man, when you speak about the greatness of our area, Beaufort, Charleston, I guarantee you right now, if I ask half the Black people that listen to Taz, that listen to Angry Man, listen to BGS, who is Robert Smalls? Half of them couldn't tell you without pulling up Google. They couldn't tell you.
The thing about it is, I started learning that a lot of stuff that me and you see or talk about or go over, these people surmise or don't even understand. So they gaslight shit that they don't have an understanding of.
Absolutely.
Because you speaking on stuff that you yourself are not participating in. So when y'all talk about telling Black people there's no point to vote, I'm seeing you as an opposition at this point, because I'm looking at history of when you as Black people weren't allowed to vote, or if you got caught trying to do that, you would have been killed on the spot.
And my thing about that is, BMT, if the Black vote wasn't important, why would they put in so many measures to stop you? If it wasn't important.
That's why I say some of them are agents, man. Some of them be agents. Like, y'all, that's what I'm saying. I be looking at some of these conversations and stuff. I'm like, man, I think y'all are agents, man. Like, and understand this. Me and music, sometimes we be having different ideals, but one thing you ain't gonna never hear us say is Black people don't vote. Black people shouldn't do this. Oh, well, like, no, dude. We encourage our people, go to the poll, put in your voice.
You got to get out. Right. You got to get out there
and vote.
Right. Be an organizer of these rallies. If you got a big enough car, go and pick up someone, take them to the polls. Those are the things that we do in my community. My cousin-in-law lives across the street from us. She's a poll worker, and you know what's been going on with the poll workers. You know, all the different threats that they've been getting. And so imagine being down here in South Carolina as a Black poll worker. Imagine the hell that they go through.
They get threats now. They've been getting threatened. They've been getting stuff happening out for their life. People have been saying, if the crazy motherfuckers coming up with their trucks and shotguns and stuff. Like, the stuff be real, man. But y'all rather talk about pussy and we gotta know what these bitches are doing.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with the situation that we going through right now, man.
And every channel. Listen here. Last night I was listening to Jay Prince. He was over there talking about um, uh, what is exact. I'm trying to put his exact words in. He said that mixed race people are an abomination. Does he not realize that that could be considered as hate speech?
That is hate speech.
That is hate speech.
That is hate speech. I
But
don't know
but
why
it,
people
but
listen to that fool.
but he went on for hours and hours berating, even saying so much, even the sayings that mixed race people are mistakes, that they are abominations, and no one stopped him. For hours
See,
he went on.
that's that gaslighting hate shit that nobody be checking, man. That nobody be getting at them type of motherfuckers that be saying that shit. That's why I said, like, no, man. Fatty's just one side of the coin, man. And a lot of y'all be either been pushing the J Prince, the fatties, all these type of motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to you, Auntie. You part of the problem too, nigga. Because you definitely be doggone endorsing these niggas.
Right, man.
You no
Don't
different
swallow.
than the Fight Club
Right,
shit.
right. Don't swallow your tongue, ball. Call it out for what it is. What Aunt T gonna do for you?
Not a damn thing.
Right,
Because
not a damn
ultimately,
thing.
you be fucking with these niggas that doggone be putting out hate speech about your own people
Yeah,
and
yes,
saying that, hey, it's conversation, nigga. That ain't no conversation.
no, that's not conversation. Again, they're always talking about we tied to the gender wars, but every stream it is about the gender wars.
Gender wars.
You guys don't talk about anything. I no disrespect, but I can only call out what I see. If you say that you're this top-notch salesman and you got all this business contacts, then why don't you talk about that and sit instead of sitting over there putting out a stream talking about the sisterhood ain't shit? Because black women can put out the same stream. The brotherhood ain't shit, and we both got examples of that. We would be right because there are some ain't shit black women, but definitely there ain't some ain't shit black men too. So let's call it a wash. Why keep talking about it? There's some ain't shit niggas that came off the boat. Bottom
But
line
see,
to it.
the thing about it is that's how people they want to capitalize on making fuckery a sale. Like, see, y'all they had to shut down that Fight Club shit, but Anton didn't want his name attached to all that pedophilia conversations. He didn't
And
want his name
exactly right. And see, that's another thing to hear this foreign guy say that he would, if it was legal, he would indulge with a 12-year-old child. That tells you of the mind of anyone that was in that on that platform at that time that did not hang up. That tells you your mindset. Because if he would have been around me and my fellas, that nigga would have got boloed. As soon as he said that, he'd have got boloed. Nigga, what? Just because it's legal, that don't make it right. You're
I
a
want y'all
grown
to
ass man.
I keep trying to tell these Negroes, listen, man, y'all, listen, you get caught messing with a child, especially if you're an American, your ass is going to prison. That's called
Oh
trafficking.
yeah, and right where you
They,
right where, and that's right exactly where you should be, in prison with Big Hammer and Harry in your cell, boloing you every night. No, don't kill you. Don't kill him. It's funny, BMT. They'll shoot a dog for biting a child, but they'll put a pedo in jail for a couple of years and say he can be rehabilitated. The dog ain't got that chance.
like I said, man,
Dog don't.
that's why
Dog
that's
does
why
a
I be
dog know
looking
better?
at these conversations. Dog is no better. At
Right.
least we can try to retrain the damn dog, doggone get it fixed or some shit, you
That's right.
know. But like I said, man, I've listened. I hear these conversations. Like I said, the Jay Prince shit, y'all be laughing at these things with these people who be putting out the stuff and say, this is comedy, it's funny. But but why, what kind of comedy shit is this stuff? Like, oh, y'all ain't no better. Y'all can't listen, man. It's like there's a
What
sick.
kind? What? Right. What comedy shit would that go under? A satire? reality.
there's no
What's
satire.
funny? Right. What's funny about a grown man saying if it was legal, I would sleep with a 12-year-old? What's funny about that? I can't think of anything.
Y'all be
And
having
my
niggas get on
thing,
y'all panels.
right,
Mm-mm.
right, my thing with Jay Prince, man, you got daughters. And you and Fatty was friends. And it wasn't until y'all became mortal enemies that you exposed it. So when did he tell you that? You said he told you this in the back chat. You got daughters. Oh, disrespect. Call it out what it is. You mad at me? Don't get mad at me. Scratch your ass and get glad. Be glad that somebody's willing to stand up and get up on a platform and say the shit that y'all listen to over there is foul. I got nothing to gain from your stream, BMT. I got nothing to gain from Fatty's stream. I got nothing to gain from Rob B's stream. Any of these folks, these content creators, y'all do you. I hope you're successful at it. But it's a point in time when some folks will say, well, why if you ain't got nothing to do, but why you mention it? Because you are us. My son might run into one of y'all. My nieces or my nephews might run into one of you loose niggas out here. So I do have to speak up. Somebody got to be the voice of reason. Somebody got to be the voice of reason. Well, don't shoot the messenger. Y'all watch the 6 o'clock news and won't get mad at the reporter. But just because somebody gets on the stream and tell you, hey, don't follow that content creator because what she said about this, or don't follow that content creator you said about that. And so a lot of you will say, oh, you just jealous. You're just mad because you don't have the following. What following? That's just people that's on YouTube that decided to click the link to say, I'll subscribe to your channel. A following is when you walk outside your door and you call for a meeting and 5,000 people show up. Hate to say it about Trump, but that motherfucker got a following. I got no following here. There's nothing great about YouTube other than the fact that they let you broadcast and let you put your business out there in the street for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But
I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at this, and that's another thing. You at some point in time, you have to stop blaming the content creators that put out the garbage, and you have to lay some of the blame squarely on the people that built these content creators, because Taz would not be a voice of Black YouTube if we didn't make him so. Princella would not be a voice of Black women empowerment, as they call it. I don't know what that shit is. If we didn't build these channels up, I can guarantee you right now, I can go over there and on my channel and show a video of some young Black girls graduating from college. That motherfucker might get 3 views. But if I show 2 Black chicks fighting and calling and cursing it out, that bitch will get 1,000 views.
What's up, BMT?
What's up,
Andy?
And you're absolutely right, DJ Music. If you put up a bunch of effery, chances are you'll get a lot more views than if you do something positive or constructive or anything that. That's kind of the game that we're playing. You know what I'm saying? As far as it, regardless of what business you in, there's got to be in order for there to be a supply, there's got to be a demand first. You know?
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And again, I'm not anti. I'm glad you came up here. Listen, not being disrespectful to you. I think you know me better, and I think you've seen me in enough channels that I call everything square down the middle, right or wrong.
Absolutely. That's why I'm up here to answer any questions. Any questions whatsoever. And I don't mind telling. The Sisterhood Ain't Shit series. Believe it or not, people look at the title. People look at the hashtag and they're like, damn, he's getting on the sisterhood and all of that. You listen to these streams, the monologue, the way I ended and I even explain it. I'm not telling dudes, hey, screw the sisterhood. You're at war with the sisterhood. You ain't at war with them. The roles of men and women are supposed to be complementary, not combative. Understand what women are and what the hell role you play in it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about what they're doing. You have no control over that. That's the world that we live in. It's all about how you handle it. It's all about how you handle it and how you deal with it. So all of this gender war stuff, all of these talking points, I don't care if it's the manosphere, I don't care if it's the divestors, I don't care what it is. I'll sum it up in one hashtag. Look, sisterhood ain't shit. Now what? Now what are we going to do about it?
Right, and that's the angle that you go at, and that's well, like I said, because there's nothing wrong with pointing out fuckery, Auntie. But from listening to your channel,
what I'm saying is I even had dudes, because they saw the hashtag and title on the first stream that I did, came up and said, "Damn, I saw the title, and now you're over here protecting these women." I was like, I'm not protecting women or any of that. You thought it was going to be a bash woman thing. I'm telling you, don't come up here trying to call out women over shit that we know damn well they gonna do anyway, with or without us. I'm telling you, the issue is how you dealing with them. That's how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? You making your entire day, you making entire algorithms about them when you really supposed to be making it about you. You claim that you the prize, you the one with the resources, and they need to submit whatever the hell to you. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? You ain't moving like you in a position of power. You know?
Right, exactly. Yeah. And that's the point. If these folks will sit up here and they'll look at your stream, and instead of them looking at it as okay, what does he mean by the sisterhood and so and so, they automatically look at it as okay, because Aunt T did the purge, we're gonna do some fuckery. There's some fuckery going on, and you can look down in your. I'm sure when you look in your chat room and you see that. Now I have like they give credit where credit due, Auntie. I have heard you on several occasions say it's not going to be about that, but 9 times out of 10, even after you say that, somebody comes up there and changes the narrative, and boom, it's fucked the black women again, right or wrong.
So let me ask.
I don't even let it become about that, because I don't think there's much difference between black women or any other demographic of women. Of course, it's going to be magnified when it comes to black men, because that's primarily what we deal with. It's going to be magnified.
So what's this thing? Because a lot of the content people that you're rocking with, those are gaslighters to controversy. How is that anything healthy towards that? I mean, you're trying to make it about business, but it's literally just a disposition of, and mind you, the YouTube algorithm is already saying that they're getting tired of that type of disposition. So how is that doing anything better for channels going around with drama, controversy, talk about sex with children, hate speech? How is that helping anything?
I mean, I don't engage in that. I don't engage in talk about children.
But you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You've never seen me on a panel talking about it. You've never seen me you've never seen me defend anybody after they've said it. I haven't. I stay away from those topics because I know damn well they're extremely sensitive. And one thing that I refuse to do is let a bunch of people online that either have personal things going on or vendettas or whatever try to use that to push them. Because that's what most of these folks do. They don't like somebody or whatever the case may be, and then bam, pedo, bam, you did this, bam, you said this. Nah, if we're gonna talk about it and have the conversation, let's conversation about it. But I don't see grown folks conversations about it. What I see is witch hunts. So I just refuse to take part in it.
Okay, hold on. Let me let my sister.
And if you remember, you even did a stream about this a couple of years ago. So they tried to talk about the SA stuff on my panel, and I was just going for 15 minutes, and I'm like, yo, that's what we don't do here. I'm not that's too sensitive a topic. It's going to trigger people in different ways. It's too sensitive a topic. I choose to keep it off. It's not that, oh, well, what's your stance on it? I was like, I have a stance, but it's really none of your business. I choose not to talk about it. That's it.
So, okay, let me let Creative Solution say something, and then we can have a roundabout conversation. Go ahead, Creative. You there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm like lost. I'm lost for words in my thoughts. So I don't understand, like, where's Auntie is coming from talking about it's the woman, it's the sisterhood. It's like, I feel like some people need to look in the mirror, and we need to, be accountable to the choices that we make in women, the choices that we make in our environment and to ourselves. To sit here and just say it's the sisterhood or it's just women in general, I think you're deflecting. You're not really taking ownership.
All right, may I jump
Yes.
in for a moment, or was there more you wanted to
Let
say?
her. Okay. You finished,
I'll wait.
Creative, before you
I
reply?
was saying you gotta take your ownership because a lot of women they be like, I gotta take ownership. The only way you can move up in life is you take ownership for the point where you're at and the things that you have been through. You gotta take the fault, take the blame, take the ownership, and move forward. Because if not, you'll be stuck in the same place, saying the same things that you're saying just now.
And that is 100% correct. Now, and let me know if I break up a little bit because I'm driving. I'm hitting a couple dead spots. So, look, maybe you didn't hear what I just said to Mr. Music and BMT just now. I am not, when I say the sisterhood, I never said the sisterhood's the problem. I like the sisterhood and the way that they do things because it's easy to chart. It's predictable. It is what it is. Fellas, you're the problem because of how you handle it. I'm probably going to have to explain this every time to people, but I keep saying, no, women ain't the problem. The sisterhood ain't the problem. It's the way these niggas is dealing with it. I can't be any more crystal clear than how crystal clear I am being.
Okay. So, question now. Do you feel yourself any accountable, especially if you do you feel yourself any accountable with your content that that literally it's supposed to be on fuckery? You don't feel that you're not gaslighting people?
Well, now sometimes you gotta put the medicine in the food. No, I mean you gotta put the medicine in the food when it comes to these people.
So you own that you are a gaslighter.
I mean, you gotta put the medicine in the food. I mean, it is what it is. You give them a little effort. Like I said, my entire channel, it's branded, check the banner. It's conversation, communication, confrontation. I personally believe that will solve a lot of problems. When people develop a lot thicker skin, come to the table and just communicate, you'd be amazed how many things we have in common and what kind of common ground we can reach.
Right. So
okay?
my thing with that right there, Auntie, is when you use the word confrontation, that's what the point I think of what me and BMT and what I was saying earlier. When you see a title like that, it flashes red. It's like the old thing of draping the apron in front of the boat. And so it says, and my channel might not be about that, but you got to come over and see. So I think what BMT is asking you, do you part of this do you have feel or do you take any ownership in keeping the gender war going?
Nah, if people would listen to what I have to say, there really shouldn't be a gender war. I keep telling them, I'm like, look, your war is not with women, and those women, their war is not with you. Their war is not with you. Their battle is not with you. For the most part, they're fighting a war against each other. They're fighting a war against their own feelings, emotions, whatever. They're trying to do this. They're trying to be independent. They're trying to do a lot of things. And fellas, you're really nothing more than a football in the game they playing. So understand that, what role you play in that, and start playing your game. As men, handle your business. Be the men you claim to be, and stop worrying about what women are doing anyway.
Okay.
It's not that big.
So hold on. So the content creators that you that you are trying to collab together are highly controversial content creators that are doing the things that you're saying you're not doing, but they do.
Yeah, right. I mean, a lot of people do different things.
So how does that work?
In this case, like the case of the angry man. At one point in time, Auntie, you rock with me, and I do remember you saying, "Man, let that nigga hold his own nuts." Because you do not want to affiliate yourself. Because sooner or later, you'll find a reason to either come because you outshined him for some reason. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did
Angry Man went over there to get views. He went over there to get views.
Forgive me, man. I just pulled up at the crib, so you kind of broke up a little bit. I'm getting weak signals where I'm out.
No worries. Okay. So here's the thing. So if I'm bringing around people, right, that, and I remember it was Creative, me and her had a conversation, and let me know if I'm wrong when I'm saying Creative, but Creative and me talked about this one time. Like, BMT, you bring around people that volatilely talk down on black men and black women, or call black women bitches all day long, or literally, okay, this is the Michael, that talk down on black women, that talk about sexual abuse, talk about doing things to children. Why would you bring them around the show if you're not a part of that? Do you remember when you talked about that, Creative? And I had
Yeah,
to
I
think
was
about that.
mad at you. Yes,
And
I was so
listen,
mad.
I sat there for a whole 30 minutes to listen to her, and I had to think about it. I said, damn, I can't say I'm not part of the problem if I bring the problem around and host that and say,
Exactly.
well, it's not me
That's right.
doing it, but, they're just here in my vicinity. And I'm like, you know what?
No.
I can't, no, because now I'm facilitating because they're coming up on my panel talking about doing the fuck shit or
Right.
doing things. So you are part of the problem, or you're a gaslighter primer for the problem, because you
Right.
can't overlook that. Like,
Right.
and I listen, like I said, don't get me wrong, it will bring a view, but then when other people are saying, nah, bro, it's you. Like, if you're bringing the shit, or you're bringing the people around that are always starting or are the problematics of the shit. No, like, I'm sorry, how y'all ever feel about the fatty thing? Well, he don't know better. He's not for this country, but he don't have no problem talking about American black women and talking about CPS and shit, but then talking about if it's legal to have sex with children. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, no, nigga, why even play that game?
Right. I don't, to be quite honest with you,
So now,
I don't see how anyone rocks with Fatty. I really don't. Out of the things that I've heard say out of his mouth, listen, one night I was in the clouds and I watched at least $3,300 exchange from kicking folks off of his panel just because someone either attacked Fatty for something he said, or they were saying something against Jay Prince. $3,300 y'all spent on conversation. $3,300, so someone could not talk about what we felt. $3,300. Most of that money was directed at keeping the black off.
So, like I said, let me get over to Michael. What's going on, Michael Carter show? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, man?
Yeah, not much, brother BMT. Yeah, we had met originally through, I think, Sister
Robbie?
Justin.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, along with Brother Music. And
hey,
I think,
hey, Mike, been a minute, bro. How you living?
Much. Yeah, I once was on her panel last year. It was, I forgot what it was I was talking about, but it had not pertaining to what she was discussing. But I hate doing this. I'm not a person who does this, but I don't want to say beef or anything like that, but I just have I just have issues with a content creator myself on here as is. But I don't know. I'll try to make a long story short, but it's all about accountability and responsibility and everything else as a whole. Y'all got the scoop. I got a little cold right now. But nonetheless, I see Creative Suits. I don't think I've met her before, but so I don't know how to put this, but I've been trying to move on from the situation enough as is. So I'm gonna just let this be known and be clear, because it seemed like so-and-so of this person or other content creator has tried to put business out there that's not even true, or what was to be true. But I'm just trying to clear things up. But I'm not the person who will go out and, you know what I mean, and expose people for who they are, because that's not me. I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. My channel's always been positive, talking what I talk about as far as aviation, and things like that. I don't go on there to look for no fights or beef with nobody, like, everybody in that beef sector and stuff like that. So long story short, basically, I met a female content. Well, she's not really a content creator. She's a streamer. It's a difference between streaming and actually being a content. We mean like content creating. that's like doing vlogs and stuff like that. She doesn't do any of that. She just streams. And I met her through I forgot the brother's he does sports, and so she's part of is part of the sports community, right? This was back in 2019, I guess, when we pretty much all like kind of like met one another, like somewhere around that time. So she was on there in his stream, because like with sports, you can only stream just the audio version. You can't stream the actual footage because you get copyrighted for that. I didn't know that at first, but I don't ever stream no sports. I'm not into all of that, but I just somehow came across his or whatever I was scrolling through or whatever, and she was in there. And they already had like somewhat a connection or something. And I don't know, then me and her just started talking, and somebody said, or he said to her, hey, why don't you, perhaps try streaming sports yourself? Because nobody else, because that's a man's thing usually to be streaming like sports, like, in that type of field of world. You wouldn't think no woman streamer could do it. Woman could stream sports or whatever. I mean, but then again, you got women sports reporters on ESPN as is. So that's not nothing as far as on the internet, that's a little different. So her name's Amy Moore, by the way. So you just type in Amy Moore and it pops up. So ain't no shame in that. But anywho, we started talking and started to get to know each other. Yes, behind the scenes, then just online when she started streaming. When she started streaming, it wasn't sports just yet. It would be, I'm sure y'all familiar with, but those growth streams with people like want to get to know each other, like build your channel or growth stream. You know what that is, right? Y'all know what that is, right? Yeah. Growth streams and stuff like that. Well, like I said, I ain't saying I was interested in it or whatnot. I just played it off like, okay, like I said, I was just new at the time, just doing my, vlogging and stuff or speaking on my stuff as an ex-truck driver or whatever. And so after that, then
Did she gaslight you? I'm trying to find out, like, did she gaslight you or something?
All right.
We're kind of now getting to the meat of our conversation.
No. I'm getting to that. So we got to talking. And then basically she was streaming sports and all of that. And then fast forward into maybe last year, I started seeing signs, I guess you could say gaslight, but I started seeing signs behind the scenes, me and her talking, saying she would, saying, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do that behind the scenes or whatever. Now, she's told me clearly that she's a private person. I don't see how when every now and then you speak some private stuff in your streams along with everybody else, like say how you in the medical field, this, that, and third. Reason why I said that is because she's already been exposed twice back then, 2019 and during COVID and 2020 visions. So nobody else since then has exposed. They only exposed her because she don't know nothing about sports. She's unloyal in people's streams that don't come and check out their channels and stuff. I'm not high about that or anything like that, but it is what it is. I overlooked all that situation a mess. It had nothing to do with me. So then, so last year, she said one particular weekend on a Sunday, I think like tomorrow is Sunday, she said, I'm going to an event. This was on, we were conversating on WhatsApp because we had WhatsApp ever since, but she's like, I'm going to an event so and so.
Let me ask you a question. Are y'all dating?
No. We just close friends.
Okay, so the thing about it is, in looking at all what you're saying, but I'm trying to figure out, we got a lot of people on the panel.
Yeah, I'm getting to that now. So she said she was going somewhere, an event, whatever. And then I peep out her TikTok or whatever, because she started posting TikTok, and I see some I call him corn, that's just me personally. Some TikTok sensation dude talking about something. I'm gonna marry this girl one day. I was literally floored. I was completely numb. And then as time went on up until this year,
why were you bothered about that? Why were you bothered about?
I don't know. Oh, bro, because I never thought somebody would try. You know what I mean? Again, that's just me speaking because I had really feelings for her. I had deep feelings for her, but I never made that move.
But were y'all official?
Right, but
no, we were just close friends. We're trying to make it seem or feel that way though. That's the thing. Like, Go ahead.
Okay, so
you see what the thing is for me, Mike. That's why I allow to let people just talk and let them get what's out there. Now, as I'm listening to you, I could pretty much tell that when at the beginning of your story, you said you and this woman y'all were just friends, but just now you just told us that you felt some kind of romantic thing for her. So at any point in time, did you tell her this, or was she supposed to assume this?
I told her. Yeah, I told her, and she knew and was fully aware of that. But like I said, we never made that official. I don't know, just doing me at the end of the day. So then after that happened, and I just let it play on and not let it affect me. And then January this year, I was like, can we have because we were on 4 years of anniversary of close friendship. I was like, can we have a close friendship conversation like anybody else would have? But then she goes, well, I don't have those kind of I'm like, what do you mean? We have them all the time. But I just probably quoted it that way when I said it. And then that's when she had the nerve to call me weird. And I said, really? I'm weird? And again, this was behind the scenes on WhatsApp or whatever. And then that's when I got my feelings and I went and I said, you know what? Don't act like I don't know what's been going on with you ever since you've been back as of 7 months being offline because it was the off season. So
you were trying to hook up with her.
Yeah, but I never made that official, like go say, hey, I want to date you. And so then she didn't get in her feelings. She was just laughing about the whole thing because that was my other issue with her because she think everything is funny to her in a sense. What she sees. Go ahead.
So the thing about it is this. You don't know that person on the other line. You don't know who she is. She don't know who you are. For all I know, this is just a hobby. So a lot of y'all guys get caught up in a lot of these situations, men and women, with people. And then when y'all get emotionally hurt, y'all start acting funny, different. Y'all start doing things. That shit be getting really bad for business. Hell, y'all start doing all kind of fugazi shit. Now, so she told you that this shit wasn't going to work. Now, she used your channel, you use her. It is what it is. That's how businesses work. I mean, it's a content so you can't say that. Guess what? Oh well, I wanted to take it serious. She didn't want it like that. You didn't know she probably got another man or somebody she talks to. I work with creative, but guess what? Creative's all the way in California. I can't get mad if I see creative doing content with another man because guess what? She has a life. So she kind of saved you your time when she said, hey man, we just friends on the YouTube shit. Don't take it any old type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get what you said, but
you gotta let that
go. Before you slide on, Mike, let me just say this. Every woman that you meet is not for you. There's sometimes you have a genuine affection for women. She's just not that way for you. It's not up to her to and this may sound cold and callous, but it's not up to her to coddle your feelings because she rebuffed your whatchamacallits. And to me as a man, I've taken that walk of shame before, to where I've walked up to a woman and said hello, and she rebuffed my approaches. Okay, and I just took it as that she wasn't interested in me, and moved on to the next woman or moved on to the next phase of my life. But and I'm gonna go with BMT. I think what BMT is trying to tell you on this. A lot of you guys can do business in YouTube with these women that's one and the same. And because she might deal with you behind the scenes of trying to build a YouTube channel, a lot of you guys take that as in some kind of romantic interlude. And really, it shouldn't be. Because if you're here for business, the last thing that you should be looking for is pussy if you're about business.
Yeah, but they ain't got nothing to do with the internet. It's all about the principal matter of the whole thing. It's just
Can I say something on this?
Go ahead, Creative.
Go ahead, Creative.
I think he waited so long to tell her. 4 years? Like, you should have told her from the beginning so that you wouldn't be lingering. Why would you wait 4 years? Like,
no, we, like I said, it was just we would. So that's what I'm saying. It goes far back than y'all understand. We would talk every day back then when she so-called was living in Freeport, Bahamas when Doreen hit, then move into the States in Florida and then deal with Ian from last year and you know what I mean, Adalia, whatever, but it was less talking after the years went on. And so, like I said, as far as dude goes, that's just my opinion about dude. He is a cornball, the guy in question, where she's like, I don't date white guys. So I'm like, I saw the numbers on the back of your shirt. That's his tag had on the TikTok. You love Jimmy 69, and your shirt says Amy Amore 69. I'm not stupid. Sorry to raise my voice, but like I said,
I don't know. I think you're trying to go after. I think you're trying to go after somebody who don't want you, and it kind of like I don't know. You probably just want something you can't have. I feel like
no, that was just
told her.
That was just after.
You should have been told her.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years, bro. 4 years.
I would agree with that. And in any situation, man, if you have a 4-year crush on somebody, after a while, and maybe this is why she said it was weird, because for 4 years you didn't act like this. Now all of a sudden you're mad because I'm talking to somebody else. Well, you had 4 years to tell me how you felt. Now all of a sudden, because I'm dealing with someone else, I'm supposed to be mindful of how you felt 4 years ago. I'm supposed to guess at how you felt.
No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Like I said, it was somebody was just trying to make that perfectly clear and stuff. Go ahead.
We about to get back to our program, bro. Yeah. Like I get you having your conversation about your love loss of that woman.
Oh, it ain't no love loss, bro. Please, it's way far beyond love loss. I was just trying to get on about far as accountability and stuff. But they gonna call me a stalker, like, oh, the hell with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't none of that.
Well, see, that goes back to, we can take it right from there, BMT. That goes right back to what we were talking about earlier, accountability, brother. I mean, sometimes you have to hold yourself accountable. Of maybe, you know what, I slipped up. I didn't move on. The same way that we, move in your circle of whatever you do to attract somebody or whatever you do to get into business, not everything is for you, but I know this is no disrespect, but what I hear from you is what I hear from the guys on the manosphere that speak of women with a bit of vitriol because they either rebuffed your romantic gestures, or they just flat out tell you, listen, this I want anything to do with you again. So I get that. Go ahead.
I want to ask you a question. Why were you because we're talking about you're known for the company you keep. Now we're looking at bringing around people that talking about, well, let's have the conversation. But if their conversations are predominantly based on that of hate speech, sexuality, hypersexuality, and distraught behavior, what is the conversation to have if that's literally the conversation that they're pushing forward? Like what is monetizable about that if that is literally the destructive behavior? Like I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Because no offense, but like your conversation had no consequence of, merit in what we were talking about. It really didn't matter. That was kind of like you're an adult trying to talk to some woman online, which we do see a lot of that. A lot of content creators trying to shack up, and then when the woman don't be agreeable or the man, he ain't feeling you, then y'all start losing your fucking mind and y'all be wanting to take down their shit, or the business is bad. Like that shit is y'all are bad business players. I gotta be for real. Y'all are bad business players.
You're right, BMT, because the old saying goes that that you can't see the forest for the trees, and that goes to on both sides. The men like in our caliber, and I don't mind saying it. I think for me, I'm not to say that I'm perfect, but you can't pull up something of mine from 2 years ago and hear me cursing out a woman for no apparent reason. You're not going to pull up a stream that I was on and hear me calling a woman a bitch because I disagree with her. Matter of fact, you're not even going to catch me on a panel arguing or talking about a past relationship. I had a disagreement with the general one time trying to give relationship advice, and my question to him was, "How you giving relationship advice, marriage or racial relationship advice, when you've been divorced 3 times? You can tell me what not to do, but you can't tell me what to do because you haven't had successful shit yourself." So my man, coming back to you full circle, it's the
I remember
same
that.
thing.
That was funny.
Right. Right.
I
So
remember
coming
that.
back to you, right, right. And when you tell people things like this is what you hear from the manosphere. You're up talking about one particular subject. Don't disrespect Michael, but they bring on a whole different flavor, and it pulls it back to what Auntie was saying. Your intentions, the sisterhood ain't shit, might be good, but when you start talking, it goes to a whole different atmosphere when you start pulling people up on your panel that do talk like that. And I think that's what BMT was asking and what I was asking earlier. So some of us sometimes, even though through either by ignorance, meaning not knowing, or ignorance because I want to, you are the company that you keep. So a lot of these folks on the manosphere and SYSBM and all these different He-Man woman hating channels, if they saw a moniker like that or a stream like that saying we're gonna start in 5 minutes, they line it up because they gonna come up there to prove that what you saying, the sisterhood ain't shit. They got ammunition to prove it.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I mean, look, prove it. Hold up. This is what I wanted to say when it comes to that. Like the formula is right there on my avatar, and it's no particular order. That's all I'm saying. So what I'm explaining, hey, like I said, drag, destroy each other, expose and destroy themselves, team up to drag and destroy a dude, and then blame him for all of it. No particular order.
She goes straight to my.
Hold on, and I'll explain. How many times have you heard man cheats on woman? It's because he's just trash. Dog. Men are trash. Men cheat, and woman cheats on man. What he do? He must have did something. He must have not done something. You understand? It's all his fault, and that's cool. I don't have a problem. I'm telling dudes, hey, understand that. Stop trying to outswim a fish. You ain't one. Don't play their game. You play a man's game. Handle your business. Stand on your square. And I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you at all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So look, Auntie, you came on here and look what you got on your stuff. The sisterhood ain't shit. You know, like why? Like hurt people. You're coming from.
I know it hurts.
You're
but
coming
it's
from
not
a hurt
directed
place.
towards you. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling dudes is you handle your business as if it's a business. Okay? So if you don't understand that this fish gonna swim, and that's what they're gonna do, and because I ain't gonna not deal with chicks, and I ain't gonna not deal with chicks in the sisterhood or whatever. I'm not gonna not deal with them. So all I can do is understand what it is that they're going to do, be prepared for it. Okay, understand, adapt, and adjust. I'm not getting on women. I'm not getting on the sisterhood. I don't understand how crystal clear, how much more clear do I have to be? Y'all are cool with me just the way you are, all of you.
Right.
I don't have a problem. Okay.
But Auntie,
but you don't think you don't be gaslighting, Auntie?
Right.
You don't think you don't do gaslighting?
Yo,
I'm telling other dudes, don't have a problem with them. Just understand them. Just understand them, and just like Mr. Music said, you choose the one that's right for you. That's simple. You handle your business just like any other business. And when you got employees that are bad for business and doing things that are detrimental, you take them aside, you warn them, let them know about the practices of your business, and if they don't handle business accordingly to the business's mission statement, you fire their asses. That simple. Or if you got a team, whatever the case may be, you put them on the bench, you waive them, or you cut them, or you trade them. That's simple. You know what I'm saying? Or sell the damn team.
We in real life now. We kind of in real life.
Let's
I'm
turn
telling
around.
dudes, you handle your business. Don't worry about what women are doing.
I don't know what stance Auntie is coming from, you know. But you know, as you get older and more wiser, you have to turn around and reflect. So Michael Carter show, right? If I was you, after you went through this, what have you learned? You learned that you need to value yourself, value your time, and be upfront with the people that you're talking to. Don't go around and have hidden agendas, you know, and continuously waste your time. and don't put
So,
all your eggs in one basket if you're not getting anything from it. And it says
okay,
like
well,
you don't need to go blame the sisterhood to figure that out and blame women and say it's her fault and she is this and you don't need to say all that. You just need to look inward and see what you learn from the
I
situation.
don't know about the whole sisterhood, but I mean, I'm saying as far as few people that need to be held accountable, whether it's that hood or if she's Canadian, half a human anyway, but that's neither here nor there. But she gonna have the nerve to talk about something. Oh, why you tell everybody that you got my number? Like, are you kidding me? In a comment section on your page, like, what difference does that make? That I've got your number or not? I didn't put your phone number out there. That's a you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say
Well,
she's taking up a lot of real estate in your mind, and the best way to do
let that
that is
go,
not.
dude.
And she's
Yeah, it's not.
she's living.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
give
she's
people
living.
that
Yeah,
energy, and not give them the
yeah,
time of day, and that get them even
right,
more mad. Yeah, so
right.
just
Yeah, she's living
Nah,
rent
she's
free
a whole new
inside
person.
your
She
head.
ain't the old self her no more like she was. She ain't the old self
Okay.
her no more like she was anymore. Go ahead.
All right. All right. Now, I just want to, hey, Auntie, could you put up your advertisement again, the sisterhood? And could you put that back on the screen for a minute? Now, for me, if I was just the average, if I was just coming on YouTube for the first time and I ran across your page for the first time, I would look at it like this: drag and destroy each other. First of all, I look at the main topic. It says the sisterhood ain't shit, and then I'll go to the left because that's how we read. They drag and destroy each other. They team up to drag and destroy a dude, blame him for it, and expose and destroy themselves. Now, couldn't a woman take that sisterhood out there and put the brotherhood ain't shit, change the pronouns from him to her, and say the same thing? Would that invoke a response from you if you saw the brotherhood ain't shit?
Absolutely, it would invoke a response, and the response would be agreement. Absolutely, I would agree.
So you like chaos. So you like chaos.
He does.
I mean, y'all didn't even give me the chance to do that series. It's coming in 2024. This
So
one
you
just
like
triggered everybody so damn much.
So you are. So you are. So you are a gaslighter, dude. So you are a gaslighter.
You're like a 5-year-old kid. You're like a 5-year-old. He's like a 5-year-old.
I've heard all these different terms being floated around as gaslighting, cloud
that's not a different term. That is a thing. That's literally a thing. A gaslighter is somebody who likes bringing up conflict and literally
what the
conflict.
hell is bro, not even the women can argue with this. These chicks don't like each other. I'm
But-
about
but
to
they-
use an
but they
example.
will-
Wait.
One second, Mr. Music. Let me just land the plane real quick. I'm about to do an example.
Hold on. What chicks are you talking about?
None of these chicks like each other. Zero. Okay.
But
Put
you
a
don't
dude
know.
in between
You don't
them,
know
man.
these
You'll
people.
see what's up. Fuck
Speak
out
for
here, man.
yourself. Speak for yourself. All right.
Man,
Speak
the
for
examples
yourself.
are right in this space, and anywhere you go outside of it, they whatever. That's cool.
I just hear all these different
I don't know where you
terms.
be hanging at. I don't know where y'all people be hanging at, bro. Y'all be hanging in realistic reality.
The fact of the
You in
matter
the
is,
gutter. You
the
swear
things
you're
I've
all the way
seen
in the
these
gutter,
women
in
do
the
to each
trenches.
other has nothing on the things I've seen men do to them, or even them do to men. The things I've seen them do to each other.
But see, now look at now. You don't think you don't think you ain't. Y'all don't think y'all be holding on to traumas and shit? Like y'all be coming on with trauma
Hold up, man.
panel shit.
Hey, like I said, bro, the topic is on my damn avatar. You ain't gonna change it just because you want to. But I'm saying, we'll get to that when it is the topic.
I just say I ain't never been humiliated and embarrassed like this in a long time, whether it's with a female or not. That's just how I feel. I don't care if people call me a simp as is. I've heard that gets on my damn nerves about a freaking simp. Like, what the fuck, simp? What? Are you serious?
Michael, you were talking to a woman for 4 years thinking you was in a relationship. That's already problematic by itself. That's a problem right there. You gotta address that.
Right, and see that's the thing. That's the thing. When you tell people, when you tell another grown man, listen, man, you can't blame the woman in this case. You got to take a look at your own self.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have to blame yourself.
Blame the woman.
But I'm saying y'all are gaslighting. Y'all are gaslighting.
If you're gonna jump into a pool of sharks and you're bleeding, you can't get mad when you get torn apart.
But auntie, and in defense of women, not all women are like this, but I guarantee
they're
you,
not. They're not. That's
right,
why the title Mr. Music is not women ain't shit. It's the sisterhood. When they pretend to be on the same team, knowing damn well they want the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They know they want the same thing.
But especially in this case, but in this case,
well, I got to. What kind of people do you attract to your channel? What kind of people do you think you attract to your channel?
Whoever comes.
So you attract the ain't shit people predominantly.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is, dog.
They smile in your face.
I just work here. Bro, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I'm gonna tell my clients, bro. I just work here. I don't own the place, bro. You know what I'm saying? So don't blame me about the damn mission statement. There's a lot of ain't shit people around here.
You got some demons you need to work out.
Right.
You
check your sub list. Check all your subs and see how many of them. See what the percentage of ain't shit motherfuckers to upstanding, integral, you know what I'm saying, members of the community there are. It is what it is. You can't control your audience. You can't control who watches you. You can't control who comes through.
I can control that. Oh,
you can't control who watches you. And this is insulting to the audience. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
You know what I told people? You know what I told people you can get off the spot. Hey, you talking to the right one.
You have told them to, but you can't make them do that. You can't control people's opinions. You can't control people's perspective. All you can do is be you. If I call it one way, the other way is going to be pissed. If I call it to the right, the left is pissed. If I call it to the left, the right is pissed. If I call it down the middle, everybody's pissed. You can't please everybody all of the time.
So you're a people pleaser.
Okay, let me
stand off.
What the fuck are you listening to? I just said you can't please everybody all the time.
But you try.
Yeah, but you're a people pleaser. Yeah, like what BMT said, you try.
I just said I don't give a shit if you guys are pleased or not. I'm gonna do me. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 people watching me or 300 or 400. These are my ideas, and if it doesn't work, I'm pretty sure I'll just fizzle out of the algorithm.
What are your ideas? What are your ideas?
I still keep getting pushed through it. So there must be a demand for what I am supplying.
I mean, all you do is talk about niggas.
So if you have a problem with that, give them a better product at a better price, and I think you'll be just fine.
I mean, I mean, no offense, but
I'm saying if you can give a better product at a better price, I don't see how I can stay in business.
Okay, so let's look at this.
For the money.
Wait.
No, there's a difference between business and money.
Let's get at this. Hold on. But I'm not gonna do like you. I don't want to mute you or drop you down like whenever you talk.
Do that.
So yeah, you do that now. Come on, stop. You do that. So one of the things about it is, if your shit, mind you, the people you bring around you are questionable people. That's your shit. Don't try to make it seem like anything else more or less. You bring around questionable people, but you're trying to make it seem like it's a product.
Well, I'm asking you, who do I omit? Who do I not allow?
Yeah. I mean, no offense.
I just let everybody go. Whoever's there is there.
You bring around a dude. You bring around a dude who literally makes jokes about fucking kids.
Bro, I bring everybody around. Everybody's welcome.
Right. So, but yeah, that's content, right?
So that's what I'm saying. All right, so you're really pissed off about who I'm.
No. It's not pissed off. I'm not pissed off about that.
So you're telling me I should omit certain people.
That's called deflection. That's called deflection, my friend.
No, what I'm saying is I let everybody. It's not that, bro. I don't. I'm not.
But you. Let me answer that.
What the heck?
BMT. Let me answer that. Yeah, discretion is the better part of valor. Now, if when you're trying to build a business, I hate to use Trump as an example, but remember when he first got into office, he said he was going to drain the swamp and brought all those top-notch guys into his cabinet. How many of those folks are in jail right now or been charged with something? Several of them. So this is what BMT is saying. Right, those folks, even though they from the outside, you may think they're doing you some good by bringing in views and bringing in some fresh ideas, but in the long run, this too will grow old. So what's after this? What after? How much of the system can you talk about?
I got 6 episodes in the series scheduled. That's it.
What's the series?
So
the series. It's a series. Sisterhood ain't shit. It's 6 episodes long. We already done 3 of them. So I don't see what the problem is.
So my thing is, while I'm sitting there
This
looking
nigga
at
gone
it,
man beer.
I'm just doing the best I can to come up with ideas. Some of them work, some of them don't, bro. I'm playing a different game than you're playing, bro. It's that simple. Maybe it's a better game, maybe it's a worse game. It's just different than you. So goddamn, man.
How's it different? Okay, the sisterhood ain't shit.
That's what I'm
That
saying,
game,
bro. No,
hold
bro.
on.
You have a narrative. You have a stance. I'm just trying to come up with new ideas. Every now and then, one of them hits, and then a bunch of them don't. That's it.
So the sisterhood, the brotherhood, whatever type of hood y'all talk about these days, what is different that hasn't already been said 8 years ago?
I don't know. I'm just trying to put my spin on it. I'm not worried about what's in the past. I'm worried about where we are, and I'm focused on the future. We moving forward, man.
Okay,
well, but you use the same people.
And when this series is over, we're gonna come up with something else new.
Right. So why couldn't the moniker say the sisterhood? Let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, if you have an idea for another hashtag, we can discuss it for another series. Maybe
I'm just
this series is what it is. We're more than halfway into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You could have. I mean, there's all kind of ways to attract an audience. Of course, each and I'm not trying to, I'm not self-promoting, but every week I have to come up with a new idea for a new radio show, or at least every month, or every 3 months. But this would not be a title for me. Black women in the radio ain't shit, and I got the songs to prove it. That would not be a title for me.
Do you even know why the manosphere came up as a hate group? So why do you think they can? Why do you think, if you're doing history, why? I mean, I would hope that if somebody in business, they would do the history of things before they try to use certain topics or certain type of analytics. Why would you use something literally? And YouTube is already sensitive enough about certain hate speech or talking points. Like literally, that's why people are getting demonetized and kicked off. So what are you doing? So how are you? And you do go around saying, "I'm not trying to have no gender conversation or gender war," but you're doing the exact same thing. You fuck with the same motherfuckers that literally made the whole conversation. Like, why do you think Tommy is trying to hang with the young niggas and they don't even fuck with him?
So that's his business.
Let me hit on that. And that's another thing. Sotomayor cannot have a YouTube channel, but yet he's still on YouTube. How is that? Because folks think having Sotomayor on his channel that they're going to get more clicks and views. So y'all allowed Sotomayor to come in with his rhetoric, whether you agree or disagree with it. This is what I'm saying. I would not invite Sotomayor to my channel. I wouldn't. I have that power. Okay, so hey, when you say who should I omit them? Yes, omit a motherfucker like Fatty from your channel. Yes, a motherfucker like Angry Man from your channel. Yes, omit them niggas, because eventually you see what road that they're on. The road to ain't shitness, the road to arguing on every panel that they come up on, the road to eventually losing their channel. Now, if this was putting your hard work in,
like I said, and what I'm trying to explain here is that, hey, advice point taken. I will always take advice. My door is always open for that, but I will not take orders from anybody. And none of you are in a position to be able to tell me a damn thing about how I run my brand. Even if I run it into the ground, I have a right to do that.
Oh, bro, that's y'all niggas get hurt. And y'all niggas get hurt when I speak. Y'all know damn
I'm
well
just
y'all
saying,
niggas
bro,
get hurt when I
people pay
speak.
me. Like literally, people pay me to give them advice for their business. And do you know how many people refuse to take that damn advice? They have a right to do that.
You know, I got a question. Let me ask you a question on
I've
that.
had millionaires tell me, bro, I will run my business into the ground before I let you tell me how to run it. I have to respect that.
BMP, before you go, let me ask you just one more question, Auntie. I see with all the graphic, how many channels you think you've affected by the way they present their talking points? I mean, with the graphics and the intros and all. How many of those people you think you've affected by them coming to your channel?
I mean, hopefully, I mean, if they've stepped up their level of production, I mean, I hope it's many. I couldn't put a number on it. I hope it's many.
No, I'm
I do
just
put some time
right.
and effort in.
I actually, I can tell you it's many because I see a lot of what you do on your channel being disseminated around YouTube. I think Angry Man stole some of your ideas. Maybe maybe you and Rob B collaborated, but I know Angry Man got his shit from you.
I've seen a lot of
these
people
channels
take them,
came from
and believe it or not, I'm going to do another.
right.
I've done things for my members where I've shown people how to do things with basic software. I'm just trying to put the medicine in the food.
Exactly.
People are gravitated in these sectors to the gender war topics, but check out the graphics. Everything is for sale. Everything is for sale. And if you have a conversation with me, you'll see not only am I getting on the sisterhood for what they do and calling it out for the most part, I'm getting on dudes for the way that they deal with it because it's not productive. It's not
that's my point. You have options, brother. Right.
You know,
I'm trying to do it all at the same time. Check out the production quality. Raise yours. Don't try to be like me. Try to be better than me, and that'll push me to be even better. If we can all do that, everybody should be better, and then the playing field is level. If I'm the only one with damn, you know what I'm saying, graphics and moving thumbnails and avatars and good sound quality and all of that, I mean that's really not fair. I think if all of us got all of that stuff where it's supposed to be, then the cream has no choice but to rise to the top. Those that have the best content, the best content, and can also keep an audience's attention are the ones that are going to capture the attention. It's that.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Your purge lose all steam when y'all start talking and having like normal conversation, like any type of conversation of. Let me call this shit out. So I came by to actually just see what y'all purge thing is about for once, and so y'all didn't have really that much numbers. So L Nixon brought me up. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'll come by to come up. And L Nixon, you played some fuckboy ass card where you try to bring up action potential up there to have some type of issue. And this is the purge. Let's get it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I side eye the fuck out of L Nixon because why would you want to start controversy when I came up there just to chill? I ain't come up there to start nothing, to do nothing, but you brought on controversy. See, what I look at that as is an op. Because anybody that will do some shit, that's called a setup nigga. Now, L Nixon, I don't give a fuck if you hear this or not, nigga. Just understand, I am going to have some words with you, my nigga. Because I am going to have some words with you. And I see, then I said, oh.
Hey, let me jump in there.
No, hold
on. That is my co-host, and he's not here.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? He's not here right now, and that's my production.
So did he not do that?
So no, I can actually take accountability for anything that he did, and I'm about to. Okay. But I would. It don't even make no sense to address him on that because he had the controls, and I back him up on anything that he does because I trust that he's always got my channel's best interest in mind and my best interest in mind. I trust that, even if he makes a mistake.
Was that a back interest?
I'm sorry.
To be honest, was that a back
for the event? Yeah. I don't believe so. I don't believe so at all. If somebody came up with smoke, he let him up. It was that simple. If somebody came up to chill at a purge and they're unarmed, that's what it is. And if the numbers weren't great or whatever, they weren't super, super high. That was probably earlier on into it. So, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really have the formula down, and we still don't totally have the formula down. It's ever so evolving. But I'm not going to get on his shit about the way he handled it. I'm fine with him handling it. That's the way that we handle the show.
So you're trying to talk down the situation right now.
Let me explain. Since that's you were probably there for the second purge, the first purge maybe, I don't know, but since then we've had about 3 or 4 more purges. I don't even remember how many more. I make sure that I announce periodically throughout the stream, here's what we're going to do. You know, when things are starting to become bland or whatever, we're going to kind of try to just gauge it and make sure that, it's not too many people up here at one time. People can clip it. People can actually hear what people are saying to each other. There are things that we're doing. We're still figuring it out. We don't necessarily know everybody. We don't necessarily know what's going on. We don't know who's got smoke with who, whatever. But it's a smoke show. And it is an effery show. Right, that's why it's only once every 3 to 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't get what you're saying. That's literally a setup type of shit.
I mean, you click the link.
But right,
so wait. So let me get this straight.
Ain't no victims, just volunteers, bro.
So let's get at this. Hold on. No. Let me get at this. So There ain't no victim, just volunteers. So if I would have let you up, so hold on, wait. So if I would have let you up, and I would have let up certain people that want to get at you, that say, BNT, I got some shit I want to say about this nigga and expose on him. But now you don't know. You just came up here to chill.
Well, hey.
You would be side-eyeing the fuck out of me.
Actually, no, I would not. BMT,
yes,
BMT.
You would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Hold on.
Yes, you would.
Concept.
Let me ask people that are on. Let me ask people. Right, hold on. Wait.
The concept of that show. That's all I'm saying.
No. I don't want to hear your concept right now.
You can't change the concept. No, it's to address beef,
DJ
squash
Music.
beef, or establish. That's it.
Is that not a setup, DJ? Somebody up there.
I would have to say, yeah. If you didn't know that you was coming up on the purge to have a, if you don't, there's a disagreement. At that point, I was there when the purge was first talked about. You and there's probably about 10, 11 of y'all was in the stream that night. Number 1, 14, 15. And when you guys came up about you, James Keel, Cyberline, and a few others was in there. And I was there and just happened to be in chat that night with guys. The purge to me, I thought originally was to come out to be for people who literally had legitimate beefs with each other. But it seemed to me that the purge now turned out to anyone where if you disagree with somebody, let me pull them up on the purge and let me ambush you. And I think that's what BMT is saying.
And that's having plenty of time. Now let me ask somebody else. Creative. If I brought up somebody, mind you, Creative, before you come up on my show, do you not tell me people that you don't rock with, or literally, hey, BMT, if somebody's starting to attack me and I'm not feeling comfortable, what do you ask me to do? Drop them down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then. Now, I've done that, a lot of y'all, but I'm not going to bring people around and then allow my people to be disrespected. But see, you don't operate like that. See, you want to do.
I do.
Well, nigga,
right,
I don't give a fuck, nigga. If it's a purge, if it's your channel,
or
that's a fuck type of shit.
Then stay the fuck away. There's nothing else I can say. And do your commentary later.
So the same time when you're coming for, I
don't take orders from you. Like, who in the absolute fuck do you think you are? Real shit. I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself if you're going to try to give me an order. That's straight up. You are not my superior officer, homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not, but you're not too long around.
You ain't gonna water down my brain to make it like yours. Like, you're not gonna do that. It is what it is.
Why gaslight? What gaslight?
Give a fuck if you gaslighted or not. I do what I do. You do what you do. How are we keeping score? How are we keeping score? If we're at war with each other, how are we keeping score? Because I believe I'm playing a different game
content creators to have beef.
I actually don't. If I'm up there by myself for 48 hours,
you do need content creators.
You
need content creators. You need content creators to make to help your beef.
If nobody comes, then I have no show. Do I?
When y'all talk about people who don't need to be on the internet anymore as is, like I said, my friend or used to be his friend, Amy Moore, should be on there anyway, because that she got me blocked on everything and gonna delete stuff. I'm like, that's a fake fraud. I already reported her dumb ass. And that's just showing tough love, like how Judge Mathis said, tough love. That's all the fuck I'm doing. That's all the fuck I'm doing. Go ahead. I'm just
I'm just saying, I've had people come to me, Mr. Music, and ask me,
wait a minute,
why do you let this go down on the purge? Why do you let this go down on the purge? Why do you let this go down? I'm like, that's the difference. I can only police it but so much, or else the brand changes. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. It is what it is. Now I get people aren't going to agree with it, but I'm the one in charge, so I have no problem taking accountability for it. But I'll be damned if I'm going to take orders from any of you.
But so take accountability.
Because whether it succeeds or fails, it's always going to be on me. It'll never be on you. So I'll be damned if I let you give me orders. You don't have any skin in this game.
Listen, what? Okay, so what?
Hey, invest. Give me 10,000. I'll let you have some input.
Nigga, what the fuck I want your shit? Listen.
Then stop giving me orders.
Auntie,
you ain't qualified.
Auntie, let's get at this shit. Let me.
You know what I'm saying? Stop even attempting it. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're gonna put $1 and we can sign some paperwork for you to have a percentage. Other than that, I don't care what you have to say.
Auntie, do you think this? Let me help you out with this, bro. Because running around on YouTube barking about money versus I show actual tangibles of what I actually run and do. We're not going to play this game. I don't like doing that money game because that's not a game that you want to play with.
Have I ever told you how to run your channel?
No. But you just said 10,000, bro. And
I don't like you coming up at 3 a.m. calling people pedos and then getting on my shit for what I do every 3 to 6 months. I don't like that, but that's you. It's your channel.
I don't like doing it. No. But see, you thought you was somebody saying 10,000, my nigga. Don't play that with me.
Make it 20.
Don't play that
with
Joe
30. Make it 50. Matter of fact, 100, you can have the whole thing. You can have the whole thing.
You don't got that type of bread. Stop.
Hey,
stop it, nigga.
Fellas.
Hey, I would if you want to buy the purge from me. I would. What's up?
Listen.
Stop it, nigga.
Listen,
the fuck I want
if you want to buy it from me, I would, bro. I'm up here selling shit, bro.
Y'all support Black Radio, and so if you're looking for, I'm just trying to cut you off. Let's go ahead. Let's try and be civil here.
No, I got love for BMT. He know what's up, man. But at the same time,
let's break it down. See this.
At the same time, if we're going to be men, I'm just saying, if we're going to be men, and we're going to respect each other as men, we got to respect each other's business practices, even if they're not our business practices. Like straight up.
You're right.
And I'm not saying you got to agree with me. I'm not even saying you got to participate or support it. But damn, at least, you know what I'm saying? Let me be, man. What the fuck, man? If I'm going to fail and it's a bad idea, let me fail. Like, damn.
Right, that's exactly it. I mean, you're absolutely right. You're entitled to run your business how you see fit to. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
But I also understand he's entitled to his opinion and his commentary. So I'm not arguing with him on it.
Right. And again, you know, us as men up here, I'll agree with you one thing for sure. If you don't like something, don't go to it. Don't consume it. I don't like broccoli, so I don't eat it. You know, if I come to your show and I listen to it in the background, and if I don't like what I'm hearing, I leave. If I like the commentary, I'll stay. Same thing with you, BMT. But that's the point of it. When you can't disseminate, you always have to feel that you have to put your point in view with other stupidity. Like no, I won't say no disrespect to what's his name, Fatty, but damn. That kind of dude should not be on any of the panels over here as brothers, whether we agree or disagree with each other on this side of the world. Fatty should not be the ringleader of any panel, especially from what we have heard him say to women, about women, to children, and about children. Those things should disqualify him from any panel, whether it's brothers arguing or whether it's brothers building. Those kind of shit, the shit that he has said, should disqualify him from anything about us. Because in real life, that's what we do. We all say we're standing on our square, so let's stand on our square. And don't worry about the super chats. Don't worry about the whatchamacallits, because in the long run, that same super chat that you're getting is going to come back to haunt you. Now, again, if that's the way someone wants to run the channel, by all means. But I know one thing for sure, Auntie, you seem to be a smart businessman, so I know you recognize smart business maneuvers and smart business mistakes. I think in this case.
Go ahead. Like, listen, I'm not trying to.
I think he was going to land the plane, though. I wanted to hear what he had to say. He's
dropping gems. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna interject. You got it after that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. So again, you know, congratulations to the business that you're building. But as you look at it, you know, I'm for you. But I want to see your business succeed. I want to see maybe Auntie is somebody on YouTube 10 years from now, not somebody that we all said, well, Auntie was on here 10 years ago, and y'all see what happened to him. But no disrespect to the business that you're building, brother. But you, from what I know about you, from what I've heard you speaking, you have more to offer than just some ain't shit fuckery. That's just my personal opinion. You have more to offer than that.
I ain't trying to make it get hot like that. I apologize. I'm not trying to make it get hot like that. I don't play. And music knows me, bro. I don't play them games when people start trying to play the money thing. Like, I don't like that. Like, and that's just because, and that, like, how I am in my city, I don't try to do that. Like I said, because then they're just trying to, like, I'm not saying you don't got bread. I'm not saying nobody on this panel don't got bread. Everybody here is wealth, has wealth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't try to use that shit to try to say this is like how any of y'all run y'all panels. You have that right. I gotta stand 10 toes down. How I want to run BMT is BMT. NT want to run NT. Who music runs his, create a solution. I just saw her just host the concert. That look awesome. Michael, how he do his trucking thing. I've seen y'all show, so I can't tell y'all how to do that. All thing I'm like talking about is that certain things are going to blockade your blessing, and this shit has happened before. But this is why certain content creators had to leave the space because it got so bad, it started messing up everybody's shit. So other people, it's like when you have a town, right? But then you bring a conglomerate like Walmart to that town. So guess what happens to all the other shit? They start to lose business, and everybody will say, "Well, you just need to do better." Well, that's not what best represents our building block of our conglomerate. This is why when they bring around a Family Dollar versus that of a general store, a mom and pop general store, the Family Dollar starts to eat away at all the other businesses. The Walmart destroys the town. Now I understand this because that's why we voted a Walmart not in my mom's town because of what it would have did to all the mom and pop stores. Everyone here has a mom and pop content creator channel or ideology. I get that. So your theory is your series. Creative has a series of workouts. Music has his music and DJing. I tried to do some of that. I'm learning. Like I said, Michael, everybody has their own shit. How y'all run y'all shit, but also this is why the space already got hit with the feds because motherfuckers gunked up the space with so much shit that even people who weren't even part of the shit were getting put into the shit. So I get it. Do what y'all do. I cannot stop that. But understand there are going to be consequences down the line, whether y'all want to see them or not, that is going to affect everybody. Whether they want, you got a fair point when you said we all share the same tax at time. Yes, we do. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen, whether we like it or not. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, the gaslighting shit, gotta hate.
I believe that there's no growth without discomfort. What were you saying, Creative?
All right, so I'm gonna come from constructive criticism, right? So Auntie, so you're a very smart man. I mean, you think and you got like really good titles and stuff like that. I think you can brainstorm and come up with some better titles where you can still engage the crowd, but not get into all that yucky stuff that might get you demonetized, right? That might because they are cracking down. They're cracking down everywhere on this because it's becoming a big deal. Even they're passing laws on it too, to the point it's really getting really bad. So my advice to you is change your titles. Be like a little bit more creative. Like do something like why does love suck? Right? I'm sure everybody could come in and state why love sucks, why marriage sucks, or something like that. You know what I mean? Where it's open and you're not gonna find yourself in hot water.
Right. I mean, it's good. It's again, I agree with what Creative just said. I've been around you since the beginnings of your channel, Auntie. I think I'm one of your, as they say, one of your day ones. I don't know how we met.
You are. Since before there was a channel. You, BMT, both of y'all.
Exactly.
So y'all have seen the growth from 15 subs.
Right, and there is, and I've noticed, you go back and you look at some of the other content creators that was here much longer than you, and you can live physically see your own growth. But I hate to call these guys up, but I have to make my point. How much growth have you seen in the Angry Man or BGS Auntie? Honestly, how much growth have you seen out of those guys?
I mean, what type of growth? What type of growth do you mean? Financial growth, spiritual growth,
right?
Growth?
Okay, if you look, let's take the Angry Man's content. I first met Angry Man, I think 2013, 2014, 2015, Boss Talk Radio. Okay. When I ran into Angry Man again, 2016, 2017, he went on this one of his famous words was calling black women scrag. So from 2017, say now, to 2023, what does Angry Man talk about?
Okay, so this is what I've seen. I might be missing some things in between. At first, it was, you know what I'm saying, the single mothers, the attitudes, whatever. That's back when he was doing things in the car. Then I don't think that really changed much. And then when the Boss Talk and everything like that started, it was pretty much politics. You know what I'm saying? It was politics, doing the street conservative. I think that's what it was. It was politics, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe that brought the views, but not necessarily the money. I don't know what his formula is or why he pivoted, but then he went back to what he had been doing. That's what I've seen.
Right, exactly. He's tried to.
I might be leaving some things out because I've been doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I've seen.
Right, but for the most part, it's been a woe is me, or see what these black women have done. Would you agree with that? In a roundabout way.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. But in your case, you're right. So his channel is just a 3 circles. So would you really consider him in your class of content creator? Honestly, based on where you've come from with your 15 organic subs to where you're at now, would you put Angry Man in the same class as you and a couple of these other content creators that take their time to put a craft up, whether I agree or disagree with your content? Would you put him in the same class with you?
I mean, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put him in the same class with me. And there are some ways I can't be in the same class with him as far as the longevity standpoint. He's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? He's built a name and a brand. So that's where I haven't gotten to that point yet. But do I think, as far as me just being able to pivot, because I do have an actual profession, I don't have to do this, so I'm able to do it, you know what I'm saying, more as a hobby. I can be a little more creative. I don't have to follow the trends. I can try to do something that's different, and I can afford to fail. I can afford to fail. If he does this for a living, he really can't afford to mess up. So maybe I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what his motivation is, because it's just different than mine, more than likely.
So if you
I'm on house money pretty much, you know.
Right. If you were to drop the sisterhood ain't shit, you could pivot to something else, and someone, your followers would take you seriously. But if Angry Man was to turn into something else and try and pivot to, say, I'm gonna start talking about stocks, who gonna take him seriously?
Nobody.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, maybe his followers would, but I mean, I know who I go to for stock tips and stock advice, and it ain't nobody on YouTube.
Right. My point. Right. Exactly. So a lot of these guys that come up on these platforms telling you what they can and can't do for you, it's a farce. So I don't see why so many of you guys and you to point, because I even brought the attention. Why do you guys get Angry Man and BGS reference when you know that they are not the blueprint of how to be successful?
Right.
They got longevity on this side. Okay, longevity because what? Because every time you see them, they're in an argument with somebody. Name me one top content creator that the Angry Man hasn't had some beef with. Name one.
Outside of, like, because mind you, when he went outside of this space, he got destroyed. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all boys, man, like, look, y'all, like, I'm gonna be honest, and this is how y'all can put y'all shit to the test. Would y'all think, if y'all played y'all shit in a business or a college place, y'all think y'all content would be allowed to be played out loud out of this little hub?
Hell no. You already know the answer to that.
I would agree. I would agree with both of you guys on that, but that depends on whether or not a college or a business setting is my target audience demographic. At the moment, it's not.
But see, hold on now, because here's the thing about it. You're saying your target, right? But see, at some point, you have to start refreshing and bringing in new clientele. That's how business works. That's how it works. So the thing about it is, right now, the world around this space, as Creative said, is changing. The laws are passing. The YouTube doctrines are definitely changing. So
you know what?
All right.
I was gonna say they just passed a law for California stating that California, the state, is gonna hold, these companies for hate speech and hold them and make sure that they're doing something about hate speech. They just
And
passed a law for
And
2024.
I understand exactly where everybody's coming from, but what I'm trying to explain, there are plans and things that I've done. I've got everything charted on a dry erase board and both on paper. It is what it is. Let me finish for a second. I'm gonna land the plane really, really soon. Look, I went from doing 3 to 4 to 5 streams a week as I was growing to just having one that's permanently scheduled for everybody. So I'm focusing on trying to either fill other time slots, build other channels that talk about different things, make myself readily available to members and other people that can reach me on social media platforms. Everything is for business inquiries, whether it's content strategy, whether it's business strategy, whether it's graphics, whether it's editing. Even if I can't do it, because I can't do all of that stuff, but I can probably link people that can do it. There's a lot of things that I am trying to offer. Everything, I don't just have one direction like a lot of people that you see. This is just what you see right now. That's it. And I'm sorry, I can't tell you guys all of my plans.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
And when I talk the money game, it's not that I'm trying to sun somebody with money. I'm just saying, if somebody wants a seat at that table with the board that makes decisions, you're gonna have to get some skin in the game, or else your opinion really means nothing to me.
So I'm still gonna have what I gotta say about Nixon, whether he is your dog or not, because that's some fuckboy shit. That can't ever be erased. That's how y'all do. That's how y'all do. But understand, in my eyes, that's a fuckboy ass move, because that's a setup. No matter what, if I would invite you to a party and I know that I say, hey, guess what? So and so's here. Where? At my house. Yeah, you come on through. That's a setup. Well, this is the hood. You know how we get down. No matter what, they're going. All you want to say is, well, how did they know here? Well, yeah, I told them to come here because you were here. It's a setup. No matter how y'all try to play it, that's a setup. Now, start playing. You asked a question. What exactly is hate speech? Like the thing, like we talked about earlier, like with JP going in on mulattoes or mixed people or children, saying what he said about them, that can be considered hate speech. But you're talking about a specific group or demographic of people, and they can literally take that and say, hey, you see how he's attacking that? Like, YouTube don't be tolerating that shit no more, y'all. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm not sure if y'all don't believe in reading or comprehension. Like, it don't take much now. Like, they're not taking any more chances with any of y'all. If they don't mind getting rid of people who have millions of dollars, they already got rid of Sniper Wolf. They already got rid of Freshman Fit. They got rid of Pearl. Motherfuckers who actually, they make millions off of. They're not taking chances off of little bitty channels.
Hey. Now, BMT, in my line of work, all right, when you would say something like that to me, if he were my client, what I would say is, I would ask, okay, so what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? And then I would say, because I would answer that. Well, I wouldn't even answer the question. I would just add some more context. Like, because, I mean, regardless of what it is you want to accomplish, do you think it's going to be more effective for you to make these people or tell these people they need to change one person at a time? Or do you think it would be more effective to focus on your own platform, your own strategy, and make sure you have a loud enough voice to drown them out?
So let me get at that.
What would be the more effective solution if we're talking solutions?
Folks, I hate to cut this conversation short, but I got some folks out that's about to do some work out in my yard here, so let me go and maintain them, make sure they don't cut down my azaleas and shit. I have to kill somebody. No.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Okay, let me roll up out of here. Appreciate you having me up, man.
All right.
No problem. No problem, bro.
Thank you.
All right, bro. We'll get together
listen
soon.
To you. And also, man, remember, you can pull up on me at any time, anything. I don't mind a back and forth. You can argue with me. You can disagree. All of that. It's all good.
Sure. Next time I see you live, I'll drop on through, man. We'll finish this conversation on your place.
Absolutely.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right, then, folks. Y'all be great.
All right. Happy holidays, brother. Please. All right.
So listen, I used to have that open house continental shit until certain stuff started getting put out there on my channel. Like a dude told me like how he wanted it to have it to where he could get down with doggone 13-year-olds. And I was like, okay, yeah, my nigga, like you just said that shit on my channel.
Yeah.
So when they clip, because mind you, if anybody had a PR team, which I know I got, they're going to tell you don't be affiliated with those type of people. Which that's why I literally sometimes listen. Y'all don't know how many times creative or different other people who deal with different insurances, policies, and stuff. They come back around and say, "Hey, whoa, no, they can't be around," because then you get lagged into that. Which we already seen what happened with this black hole of these two people who had this whatever long beef shit. And I'm like, hey man, don't be coming around my channel and trying to explain their bullshit. And then now when I put in my opinion about it, well, you're taking a side. Well, hold up. I don't give a fuck about well, I gotta know the whole back end story. You make a comment like that, and my stance is I don't agree with that. But you brought it to my channel. When y'all see, that's the thing about it. When people bring these things to other people's channels and then people start to weigh in, then people start, mind you, that's what they did. They get around. I honestly think it's cool for people to come to YouTube particularly to share their thoughts, good or bad. That's fine, but you can't get mad when now all of a sudden, because when you share your thoughts and then we say, hey, it's not wanted here. It's not wanted here. Well, I just want to expand on, no, it's not wanted here. Granted, I can't tell you where you can and can't grow. You're grown. I'm not paying for your internet. But then you can't, when y'all be, that's what I said, that shit carrying water buckets from channel to channels, I don't be doing that shit. I stick to my own. Only people I might go watch, I got certain people I do go watch. And if I know certain people, like I said, I know people that don't fuck with two of the people on my panel right now. Now, I remember when somebody came at my homegirl creative, I told her what to do to get rid of that mother. Motherfuckers to try to get dirt on NT. I said, no, I'm not getting down like that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to gaslight and cause fires around in this bitch. And then all of a sudden, when shit gets bad or they have a bad day where they don't fuck with me, then all of a sudden, well, that's just how the shit goes. Or, it's good content. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I can do some good diesel fires around in this bitch. I'm not doing that. Motherfuckers, no. People be trying to figure out where people's kids are at. People be trying to find out about people's livelihoods, their jobs, all that said shit. I don't do that. I don't talk about none of people's personal shit. But this place don't have no type of integrity about that. So I don't get I don't like people don't have no shame. Like I get it. It's good money. But people come here to say, my life is already fucked up. Who can I find that's life is even more fucked up so that way my life don't seem as bad? If y'all don't think people ain't like that, go YouTubers, go to IG, go to TikTok. Motherfuckers do way more. People do way worse.
You right, brother BMT, they do. Go ahead, they do.
So I'm just saying, y'all gonna keep on when the right motherfuckers come and they start getting into your algorithm, y'all want to rule the day. Y'all entertain that type of shit. That's why I said the gaslight shit. That's why I said, hey, stop. Because then they're going to start making you see the people who go around carrying water or doing the fuck shit. After a while, both sides start to look at you and start saying, why is this person consistent in everything that we say or do? Why are they always in the women's business or the men's business?
So let me ask you this, BMT. In the business that we're in, which is, you know what I'm saying, social media influence, broadcasting, whatever, is it better to have people looking at you or not looking at you?
Looking at you, but for the good reasons. No.
Oh, hold on. Hey, I'm saying looking at you or not looking at you. I mean, you can elaborate later, but looking at you is still going to be better than not.
Do you want to be famous or infamous?
Hey, you can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm gonna
I
just
mean,
say this.
we're dealing with people and their opinions.
As a
So
person,
there's
So
as,
can I say this? There are groups out here in YouTube. They are formulating right now, and they're going after hate speech. So I'm gonna just
yeah,
tell you guys to
I
watch
don't
out.
engage in hate speech. Yeah, I don't.
neither
You
do
don't.
I. Well, I
I
mean, does a
usually
person have?
I don't
Yeah,
really even allow it
but
on
if
my
you
channels.
but if you say something, somebody say something on your platform or the subject or the title, and they hear things, they can quote unquote strike your channel down
And I can also
for hate speech.
get rid of them. I have the controls, so that's something I have to hold. I have to take accountability for. And if I lose my channel, or if some, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I get flagged, blackball, whatever the case may be, that's on me. But if I change things because people tell me to, and then everything just goes down and ends up in the toilet, that's still on me too. So my point is this: until people actually want to get skin in the game that I'm playing, I appreciate your advice, but do not ever think you're in position to give me orders.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I hear you.
I wasn't giving you orders. I'm just saying
Not
watch
you in
out.
particular. Not you in
Yeah,
particular. I
watch
said to
out.
the people.
I
The
mean,
people.
how I look at it, does a person have to be turning a blind eye to obvious BS because that person's naive? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I like my current situation as is. You know, we got to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Go ahead.
Like,
Go
I
ahead,
agree
BMT.
with you. What you're saying. I see what you're saying, Michael. Like, and you have right in what you're saying. That hey, if they're not putting in, true. If they're not putting in, true. God damn it, I'm gonna have to go get on my
I
computer.
just feel, I just feel like a fake person to be on the internet as it. And I said this a month ago, last month, in the post. I said, if you don't want your personal business put out there, stay your hot damn butt off the internet. It's that simple. Hashtag mic drop. I mean, am I right or wrong about that?
So I'm
No,
saying there's a like button and a dislike button. And I really
Yeah,
don't care which one of them you click as long as you click one.
okay,
yeah,
so
that's true. I guess.
you want regardless of if it's good or bad, you just want them to come to your
I
platform.
gotta get you there first. Like
Okay,
that's the first thing I gotta do.
so do you think that controversy is a good buffer for you? I'm just asking you.
I mean, hey, like I say, I market the space. I market to the space is what it is, not what I want it to be.
Okay, so if there's people, all right, but again,
There were no
you know,
demand, I wouldn't be able to supply.
She
but
already tried to say that she ain't this, she ain't that, or about beef or nothing like that. I'm like, well, you brought that on yourself for people exposing your dumb behind. I'm sorry, like I said, it's
that's
I'm
what I'm
just
saying. Like, that's what I'm looking at. Like, when if
Dude,
there's
you're just going off about this lady. This shit is funny.
no because it's true. It's true. Like I said, she all about herself, sports and all that. Like, no, you ain't. No,
Yeah,
you ain't.
you should just let her do that then.
Yeah, I'm
Like
telling
I
y'all.
mean, it's pretty simple. Let her do that.
like,
Okay,
I'm just
what
like I
last?
said.
No, go ahead.
Look, everybody gonna do as you feel, but don't whatever happens past these points. Do not ever any of us play or anybody listening play coy that hey, you did not have a problem putting gas in the gas tank or setting a fire. That's one thing. Don't go around playing naivety. If it's about the dollar, you know what I'm saying? Don't pull a Trump or they picking on me. Don't do that. Just say you was talking your shit, and now all of a sudden somebody's punching back. You can't like, yeah. When the women get caught up on these online shit, I hate the weeping woe is me story. And when the men get caught in some shit, I didn't know she was like that type of shit. And I'll be like, no, you knew. You just showed. Now you just lost out. That's all there is to it. Motherfucker be doing the most, and I'm just. It's not working in y'all. It's not working in nobody's favor. like that. It's just not.
Okay.
So
Agree or disagree, brother, but I just had to let that be known. So, like I said, this is not me. At the end of the day, I'm not known to do anything like this, whether it's on my platform or somebody else's. But you know, when they got to go there and be like that, hey, you got a right to, like you said, to your own opinion.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. You have a right to your opinion. As far as the shit earlier, that you mentioned, you know, with my co-host, I mean, it's the purge, so I'm not gonna apologize because you got ran up on and dragged. That happens, or roasted, or whatever. That's kind of what the show is for. So, hey, you know, I mean, that is what it is. If it hurts your feelings, I mean, I guess personally, as somebody that I consider a friend, sorry about that. But as far as anything else is concerned, I don't care. Like, I got to be honest with you on that.
So okay, so let's address that, because see, when I had something to say about him, you wanted to speak about that. If you didn't,
I said I'll take accountability for anything that happened at the purge. You can address me on that. That's what I said.
I don't need to address you. I need to address
you
him.
can address me because I'm the one that takes responsibility. It happened on my channel. That person has the controls, and they have my authorization to do whatever it is that they feel. So I will take full accountability and responsibility for anything that person did on there.
So okay, so then it's pretty much what you're saying is that literally your channel, mind you, I'm just making sure we're getting this correct. Your channel, because mind you, the other dude who got called out, the AP, everybody already knows about his psychotic behavior and also the shit that he does and say. So it didn't go out too well for him. But that's here and there. The shit about it when it comes to you, and this is the thing about it, because you've been jumping around, and so when we look at the disposition of stuff that's said, you know, in your place, you know, I just have to own it as, well, this is just how Auntie gets down. Auntie gets down. You can't deny that you are part of the fuck shit. Now, you use the friend term loosely. Well, this is my channel. That's my channel. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
But then you do that type of shit.
If I would have called Action Potential and brought you up on a three-way call and had him on the line or something like that, that would be an ambush. But at the purge, he's allowed to pull up just like anybody else that has smoke with you is allowed to pull up when they see your avatar up there, or even if they don't, they are allowed to do that. It is the purge. That is the event.
Your purge shit.
So don't come. If it's fuck my purge, why show up? Or show up to it and tell me fuck my purge, and I'll roast you too.
Right now, listen,
like, it is what it is.
Auntie, listen, I'm trying to be very polite with you about this. Okay? I'm trying to be polite. You don't have to, it's not out talking the host. You already don't do that shit on your channel. You don't like when people out talk you. Same thing applies, okay? Same thing applies, all right? So when it comes to people who have it out for you, and as well as it's been going for you this week, I literally don't say shit, because I'm like, I'm not going to partake in anything that's going down on you. But see, when it's about this purge shit that you speak of, oh, well, that's the purge, it's business. But when it's business, when they calling out your business, you don't like that. When they talking about the anti business and how you get down, you don't like that. The night is business. You don't like that. You literally have some stuff out there that is bad business. So when you have these things that happen to you, at what point do we get to say Auntie is bad for business?
At any point you want. At any point you want. Just like those people have platforms, they're able to say whatever they want, do whatever they want.
Then you
I'm not telling anybody how to run their platform. And if it makes me mad or not, that's something that I'll keep to myself. But I'm still not going to tell anyone how they should be running their platform, because that's on them.
But you never tried that? You never tried that?
Not unless somebody asked me for the advice or paid me for it.
So you never try to go there and insert yourself in anybody's platform, their talking points, or literally say that, hey, I built this channel, I did this and did that?
Never. I could never take credit for building somebody else's channel. I couldn't do it. It was tough enough to build my own, and I'm still trying to build it even bigger. I can't take credit for building anybody else's. That's all you. That's all. Anybody that has a platform and a channel of their own, they need to be taking credit for their own thing. And if there's anybody that deserves credit for it, it damn sure ain't me. Anybody other than the person that did build it. I'm not taking credit for anybody's growth. You know what I'm saying? If I support somebody, I support somebody, whether that's financially, whether that's adding to their panel discussion, whether that's with a share, whether that's with some comments, whether that's with, just letting them up on my panel too, giving them some exposure. But I can't take credit for building anyone.
So, okay. So in looking at that, so when you try to say, hey, you're not part of the gender shit, you are. When you say, yes, you're not part of the manosphere shit, you are part of that shit. You actually, that's how you make your bread, is because you want to make that manosphere money. You want to actually be part of the ritual that they get their bread off of. I mean, that's the reality of the shit. So when you say, hey, I'm not down with the gender shit, but then you partake in the same shit that they do. And so when people say, hey, my nigga, you're no different than them. No, I'm different. I'm not. But I'm like, nigga, that's how you make your bones. Is like trying to do a Fight Club Rumble. That's what you are. That's what you are. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you accept who you are by nature, because you said, well, I'm just answering the market. Well, you're not answering the market. You're trying to find a way to fit in. It's like how they had the Ricky Lake, they had the Sally Show, they had the Jerry Springer Show. Now, the only reason the other two phased out because Jerry was way more volatile. But then at some point, even Jerry was like, yo, this shit has to have some kind of ring in. So when you start saying, oh, we have good conversations and we're healing, nigga, what fucking healing? If you're saying that when the numbers go down, y'all got to answer the market, which is the fuckery, then it was never about a conversation. Y'all got to stop saying we're trying to have good conversations. Nigga, just say you're here to try to have good fun.
Well, no. What I'm saying is I'm the one in charge there. So it's about whatever I say it's about, not whatever BMT says it's about. I'm in charge there. You're in charge here. So over there, it is what the hell I say it is. And that's it. And if it doesn't work, then I'm the one that's going to be held accountable for it not working. And if it does work, I am going to get all of the credit or most of it because they were my ideas. And I was the one that allowed or didn't allow things to happen. So that is what it is. Now, El Nixon is part of that is my ace. That is my right hand right there. And anything that he did, I don't have to call him about anything. You call him. He's not tough to get a hold of. But other than that, as far as what happened on my channel, I'll take full responsibility and accountability for it. And I'll straight up say he has the right to do it again if he wants to. I don't think he's wrong.
So does he have a channel?
You know what I'm saying?
He has a channel? He has a channel? Put it in the back chat.
He's El Nixon, the voice of reason. I haven't seen any content on it for a while, but that's what it is.
I'll find out. I mean, we'll have a veteran conversation.
Yeah. I mean, y'all are good. I'm just saying that's my ace. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As far as business is concerned, I'm not going to undermine the authority of someone that I put in charge when I'm not there. I'm not going to undermine their authority. Now, as far as the way in which it happened to you, we've done things. If I'm not mistaken, if Action Potential ran up on you, that was the second purge. At that point, El Nixon didn't have access to the purge horn. You know what I'm saying? The overlays weren't all set up like that. So maybe he did just throw him in the fire. So we made improvements on that. So that way you do get a warning or something like that. And then somebody comes up there solo. They don't just add, you know what I'm saying? They're not just thrown in the fire on you while you're talking. The horn will sound. They'll come up solo. They'll pretty much say who they got smoked with. And then you go in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that part really shouldn't happen like that again. You know what I'm saying? But that's because we made the improvement. At that point, though, he did it the best way that he saw fit. It was something that he was learning on the fly. We're learning on the fly. We're still ever so evolving. So, hey,
what's the evolving part? Because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so like, listen. So I've been in multiple rumbles and multiple debates that I get paid for. I'm trying to ask you. I'm just trying to ask you because I mean, like, this is not new to me. Like the white boys at least pay me to debate if I got to debate somebody. but I'm trying to figure out what the whatever shit that goes on around here in these parts. What y'all have y'all thing or y'all play that y'all say y'all doing. That I want to talk to your man, your underling. Okay, I want to talk to him.
I'll be more than happy to pass.
I
I'll be more than happy to pass a message along to you.
Yeah, let them know
for you.
BMT. Let them know. Give him my
yeah,
channel. You can give him my email. Give him my email.
I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than happy to do that much. But like I said, as far as anything that happened on the purge, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's up to him if he wants to answer them questions. I'm telling you though, as far as I'm concerned, he don't have to. I'll answer all the questions as far as that's concerned.
Are you talking about for the purge?
Yeah.
Okay, for the purge. So
like I'll take all responsibility and accountability for what happened there.
Okay, so that means that so you take responsibility that your purge has caused beefs and caused issues. Okay,
maybe it has.
Okay,
hey brother BMT.
Yeah,
go ahead. No, go ahead. Well, I didn't know if he was about to end the streams. I just wanted to step in just real fast because, like you say, y'all just having a normal conversation, and I appreciate all the advice y'all both giving me, or just in general. Another thing that bothers me the most, again, this probably ain't nothing new to y'all. Maybe y'all been told in the past. I don't know because I ain't going to y'all streams for it like that. But and it's so far as from her goes, because I know she's used it, but I've used it too. No, I take accountability. Yes, I do. I've used it too. I'm talking about the N word in particular. I've been trying to tell folks, and not only just her, but to chill on that. But then again, they can do what they want, but it just don't make you any better. Like I always respectfully say brother and sister. Like personally, Pod Aviation YouTube on here, I always had the end of my comments saying salute my good brother. I'm just saying. You know, again, but you know, it is what it is. I just thought just put that out there. That's all. Just let you know, or letting y'all know if that makes any sense. But
okay, but let me ask you a question. Michael.
Go ahead.
Would you feel a certain type of way? Now we supposed to be boys or cool, or
right?
You know what I'm saying? But then something like I say, well, over a channel, some type of shit happens where you come to my channel and somebody comes up and starts being disrespectful, whatever type of shit. Now you look at it like, okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let that play out. But I'm supposed to be your boy. I'm supposed to be cool with you. But then you say later on, well, that's just how the channel goes. That's how we do things out here. Now, would you still thankfully say I'm your brother, or would you side-eye me after that?
Look, I've been overlooking situations enough as is because personally, my mother just back in June around her or after her birthday, God bless her soul, she was on a phone call remotely working from home as is, and I don't know if it probably wasn't a customer, but randomly called her out the N-word. Yeah, so I got to personally experience that, but she's never had that happen to her before. Again, everybody is who they are at the end of the day. But I'm just saying it just don't make a person feel good at the end of the day. But you know, but like I said, I just personally respectfully say brother and sister. So you're trying to get as far as what to still be cool with you or what? Because like I said, who you are is who you are at the end of the day, and who I am is who I am at the end of the day. It's just at some point, you know, like you said, look in the mirror. Go ahead.
Y'all listen, how y'all throw that brother word around so loosely? Listen, man, actions, and effort prove different. Actions and words, and they're the two different things. You know what I'm saying? So if literally we're talking about one thing, this is why I said the gaslighting. Because if y'all saying y'all doing stuff for the clickbait, okay, cool. If y'all saying y'all doing things for the clickbait, twerk for the views, baby.
Please don't start on clickbait because I'm not a fan of that. And like anybody else who is or isn't.
But that's what it is. I mean, y'all. That's how y'all say y'all got to get your coin. That's how y'all say y'all got to get your coin. But then y'all can't get mad when people start looking at y'all when y'all doing certain movements and say, okay, so you know what I'm saying. So literally, we can understand that we've seen a lot of this shit. when it come about money, come about business, come about all kinds of yeah, Star Platinum, you can come on up. You can come on up. Anybody can come up. I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, like I said, we're having this conversation. Um,
And
these
it don't
things.
matter how you spell it. It don't matter how you spell it, whether it's with two K's, two C's, and just the two G's. It's supposed to, and using God's name in vain too. That's the other thing. Because you heard me clearly say earlier, hot, Hot. You know, can't easily say, "Oh, I'm too slipped that out in the past," and all. Like I said, I take accountability for all that. But still, but go ahead. No, wait, what happened? He lost. Came off the. Oh,
Okay, go ahead, sir. I think Star Platinum just dropped down.
yeah. But you get
But
what I'm saying, though, huh?
like I said, listen, it's something. Like I said, I've had it happen plenty of times on different other planets. That
Okay.
literally, I look at the art of the person who sinned. Yeah, like I said, my homie Red, me and Reg are cool. Me and Reg, but then also I look at the things of energy of people that come around his channel. I still respect Reg, but I don't go around. And then after that, I watch how certain people or people in his chat have turned on him because he did not want to be part of certain fuckery or bullshit. I've seen this happen plenty of times on different other shows. Like, y'all men and women get me. When y'all say y'all want to have serious conversations or y'all want to be in certain things. Now, I'm gonna use an example.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy shit is coming to the light about a lot of his shit.
Yeah.
And it's easy. I'm watching easily how people are doing the separation from this nigga and everything about this nigga. From charter schools to doggone everything. So when people do shit like that and shit goes down like that, I side eye that shit. Because if I fucks with you and you do some shit to gaslight or you do some fuck shit, how am I supposed to treat you after a while? Now, I've had females try that shit in these spaces and I get at them. And I've had men run that shit and I get at them. So I'm going to turn in kind and look at you a different type of brand of a way when Star P, is that you? Is that you, bro? Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's
Let
me.
me talk. That
That's
Star
me.
P,
That's
that L
that
Nixon.
that that's me. Yeah, though. Yeah, though.
Is that L Nixon?
That's me.
Okay. All right. I got to make sure, but people be using y'all icons these days, and I don't have no time for people fucking up my shit no more. So hang on. Let me get the Star P, and then I'm going to have a talk with L Nixon. Go ahead. Go ahead, P.
All right, all right. I'm just gonna. I wanted to like you were at the heat of the moment. My other phone died, so I had to get on my other phone. But
You good?
anyways, like this is what I'm thinking. Like it, and I even though I don't really fuck with Auntie like that, but I'm just saying he got a good point as far as when he bringing up he got a certain brand. He bringing up people that doesn't necessarily mean that the people that are speaking on his platform he actually agrees with them. I don't think that's what Auntie is saying. But then on another point, I want to say this: people, like I said, like I put it in the chat, like people have their own biases and the reasons why they believe in what they believe. And look, I got my own too. Like I don't agree with a lot of stuff. But my thing is, it's a joy to me to just have the collaborations of thoughts just come to the table at the end of the day. I don't think everybody's going to ever agree with every little thing anyway, whatever the fuck, because it sounds like to me, BMT, you wanted to be some kumbaya where everybody be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's ever going to be the fucking case. And if that is the case, we won't never grow. We will never grow as anything if everybody disagrees on whatever the fuck somebody's talking about. So I think that's actually a good thing. I think it's healthy to get punched in the face every now and then. I to go in the gym and see where you individually are flawed, and you know what I'm saying, and make yourself better. I think and being able to challenge other people's point of view, I think that's I think that's a healthy thing, and to me, it shouldn't be taken as an offensive type of thing just because your point of view is challenged.
Okay. So
I don't think that's bad, man.
Okay. No, okay, no,
I don't know if
okay.
I can be heard. I don't know if I'm just
No,
rambling or
you're
whatever.
fine. We hear
But I
you.
wanted to just add that. But it's interesting,
No, you're
interesting
fine with what you're
conversation.
saying.
I like it. That's how I tapped in. I was
Okay,
like, oh shit,
so
I'm outside,
what
it's snowing,
you're saying,
whatever. Da, 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 da. I
that's
like
fine.
this type of shit. I like
Okay,
this
so
combo shit. But yeah, but I'll land there.
okay, so the backstory, Star Platinum. How often do me and you always get along? It's up and down, right? Like sometimes we agree, and sometimes we don't, right? I think we met on Platinum. We met on Platinum Elite. Y'all, me and him have different views on family and politics and what it means to be black. That's how I know Platinum. But I do know one thing: he takes care of his children. He cares for his family. He cares for how his boys are raised and all that stuff. I will agree with him on that. Some things we do agree on, some things we don't agree on. But I also understand his statement. I understand as black men, we're not going to always have a 100. There's never going to be a 108 or 100% agreement. If that was the case, then it would be a monolithic, which we never had. I never said that. Never said anything about agreements. But what I am talking about is gaslighting. Gaslighting needs to be called to order and called to action. If somebody's going around from me and Star P and starting shit, but then all of a sudden wants to play a high ground or holy art thou, or when they feel their own accountability chart, guess what? We have the right to stomp you the fuck out.
But I'm gonna come to you though. If there is a rumor though, I'm gonna come to you though. BMT, I'm gonna come. I'm like, hold up, I heard this, but I'm gonna come in like, you got an issue with me or something? I'm gonna come to you if I hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel inclined to do so, but sometimes I just let that shit go. But maybe I might be feeling some type of way. And be like, let me go holler at BMT and see if that. You know what I'm saying? See if I can sniff something out. If this motherfucker, if this nigga, shading on me or some type of way. You know what I mean? But that's just how I am. I don't know how anybody else is gonna react to that. But I come holler up like, BMT, what's up? We good? You know what I mean?
Well, but we're thinking of from an urban ideology. That's why sometimes I get when you say certain stuff, but I don't always trip. And I'm like, okay, he's talking from the urban mindset of let me go see if this man has the heart to say what he's been saying to this man about me. And if he
But
can't,
if you even said it though, I might not even heard it.
I understand. I get
But
what you're
go ahead.
saying. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying we're talking about gaslighting content and gaslighting people that have been having their way for a while in these spaces and on these places. You understand? So when there's gaslighting going on, then at what time do we actually speak on the gaslighting? Because why are men going around as well as the women going around gaslighting?
So would you say the gaslighters need to be put on Front Street, like calling out the gaslighters? Is that what you saying? In
Fuck
other
yeah,
words?
nigga. Fuck yeah.
Okay, I ain't got a problem with that. I
I
ain't
don't
got an
have a
issue with
problem
that.
with
Look,
that either.
no, hey, and that's
I ain't got an
cool.
issue with that.
I just wanted to say something before you go to Il Nixon. Look, you don't see me doing streams on a Tuesday night at 3 a.m. calling people pedos and stuff like that. Okay, I barely do one stream, maybe 2 a week, and I do the purge every 3 to 6 months. I haven't had one for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So for that one event, because it's I don't do it every week. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not like Fight Club. It's not like a Sunday Rumble. It's not like that. It's a periodical event. You know what I'm saying? And it seems to keep on growing. Now if I did it every week or every month, I understand. It'd be like, yo, you're perpetuating a lot of chaos in the space. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just letting things go down, man. This isn't good. But there's a reason why it's periodical like that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I haven't seen anybody else do that. I haven't seen anybody else on here do that. I'm talking about just the time frame. Hold an event, damn a stream, damn a narrative, damn a topic. Just hold an event. Something is periodical that people can look forward to because they can't see it everywhere else. They can't see it every day. They can't see it every week. Okay? So I mean, hey, if anything, take something from that and put on your own event that's better at the same time and get people to watch you. That way they won't even participate in mine. That's what McDonald's has to do against Burger King. They can't just cry about, you know what? The only reason why Burger King's is better is because they use this type of cheese. No, they got to make a better burger. They got to have better customer service. They got to have better commercials, better marketing, better advertising. For real, if you got a problem with them doing, do something better. But until then, don't waste my time. You're not playing the same game that I'm playing. And don't
So
try to make me play yours, because I'm not going to.
okay. So there was a thing, I'm not sure how far back y'all can go, called Brother X, called the Prophet of Thought. Now, the Prophet of Thought has something called the League. Now, that was a little bit before some of y'all guys even came in. I'm not even sure Star P was around for that. But when he had the League, that was something that was rare, where literally content creators from all the black sectors literally formulated teams to actually have a debate to see which faction was actually the best faction. Now, that had never been done. And the fact about it that we had rare debates against certain people that are now pinnacle in these spaces now, literally, that was what you literally, you doing your annual thing. That was the one time. Now, X doesn't,
Well,
he's not doing it now.
BMT,
Because it got,
BMT, let me insert something right. Like I wasn't around for that in this particular platform, but there was a Google Talks where I was a part of. I'm still am like attached to another community where we were just having philosophical conversations to where some of the most amazing shit I ever even talked about that I even thought of was discussed in there. I will never fucking even remember ever again because it was on a certain platform and you can't retrieve those files. That shit is lost tapes. It's lost tapes. I don't know who got that. I don't know if Google got.
get what
But
you're
so
saying.
I get what you said.
Saying,
My
brother.
bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but go ahead. I was just saying.
No, but
But
I'm saying there's nothing so much new under the sun. Like again, one of the reasons why the league did get shut down, because literally it went from any type of thought-provoking conversation to just ad hominem destruction. Where even at some point, even X started saying, "Yo, I'm just disqualifying people because all they're doing is that of the volatile shit." Now, let me have a conversation with L Nixon. L Nixon, what's up, man? What's up?
What's going on, man?
I'm feeling a type of way because you and I we're both veterans, are we not?
Yes.
We're both men. Have I ever wronged you or disrespected you?
No.
Okay. Now, I came by plenty of times. I think you even had a channel or different other stuff. And I even made sure that even when they came to me about whatever shit was some women shit, I wanted no
Right.
part because I felt like, hey, I'm not going to take part in that shit. Now, I came by that purge. You said, damn, VMT never comes around this purge shit. Okay, then. All right, cool. But I said I would support because you up there. I said, what the fuck? All right, cool. I'm going to come up there. Numbers were low anyway. Came up there. I'm going to be honest. I felt a certain type of way, bro. Because you as my own, I call, and we don't throw that word brother around in the military for no reason. You
Right.
know what that means.
Right.
You know what that means. So that's why I get Auntie saying, hey, you my right hand, but you are my brother. And the fact that shit had went down like that, bro, it made me really question you.
Oh,
Because
what happened though?
well, the shit about it was, so the thing about it was the numbers were down. I didn't know
Right.
what the fuck all this shit about numbers and shit. But the fact that you brought up the nigga actual potential. And you said, well, let's get it. And then after that, all of a sudden the nigga started attacking. And I said, yo, Nixon, what the fuck is up with this nigga? I asked you that. Hey, it's the purge. It's the purge. Okay, so it's the purge.
And I'm standing on that because I would have said the same thing. So you can hit us both with that.
No, I'm talking to L Nixon.
Or you can just hit me. All right, you got it. My bad.
I'm talking to L Nixon. But L Nixon understands on a different measure of where this is coming from. Don't you, Nixon?
Yeah.
Because understand this. If somebody had attacked you, fuck a channel or fuck anything else. I would have protected you because you're supposed to be my brother. When they were coming at you and your family, I didn't take no part in that shit, my nigga. I didn't gaslight nobody. I didn't disrespect your shit. I didn't even let them talk about, no matter when those women try to come around me, I said, hey, y'all bitches gotta get the fuck out of here. Because you're not gonna disrespect my battle and you know what we mean by battle. I'm not gonna let them do that shit. Right. So it's a different means because there's only so many of us veterans around in this bitch when one of our own breaks out of the code of conduct. And you, as an officer, know that code of conduct. And I'm not saying you a Blue Falcon, but you pulled a Blue Falcon on me, my nigga, and that's why it hurts. Because as much shit as I had love for you as a black father and as a battle, you did that shit, bro. Fuck the purge shit. Fuck the YouTube shit. I'm your fucking brother. That's why I'm asking you, what's up with that shit, my nigga?
Hold up, before he
But
answers.
BMT, and then let me ask him.
I just want to ask.
Go ahead.
I just want to ask, when did it happen? Like when?
Bro,
how long ago?
Bro, it was the last
Yeah.
purge. Wasn't
No,
it
yeah.
like
6 months ago?
You know what? I don't even remember, to be honest.
But the
with you.
last one was 6 months ago. I'm just asking if it was 6 months, a year ago.
Okay.
But let me
All right,
talk to my
all right, yeah,
brother,
let us talk.
Let me talk to my brother because he understands why I'm upset. Because I wouldn't let nobody attack this nigga. But then all of a sudden, somebody comes up with some bullshit around me. I just came up there to rock with you, my nigga. And now if you would say, hey, this is how the purge get down, BMT, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all saying this is for the views, because mind you, when you came around on my channel a while back, I don't let nobody disrespect you, my nigga. I don't let nobody come behind the back chance to talk about you, my nigga. And they were trying to get dirt on you. Now I held the line for you.
Right.
I didn't gaslight them bitches to come after you to try to destroy your fucking family. But why would you allow a nigga to do some fuck shit on a channel for some fucking views, my nigga? How much is that? How much is your honor worth, my nigga? You always say, let's have the conversation. So what kind of conversation were you having? But I really want to know that shit, bro.
All right, so let's say let's put it like this. Everything you said, bro, you got a right to be mad. I'm not gonna take that from you. Like everything you said, and don't think I didn't notice you not, participate, jumping on certain stuff. I wouldn't have did the same thing. You know what I mean? I would have been the same way. Now, when it comes to, how the purge is done and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I help our co-hosts, but if you notice, if I have to, I barely even say much when it comes to the purge. Now, how the rules are, even outside of the purge, as far as Ant's channel, we have bumped heads on that, on how things work over there. So, yeah, it would have made a difference if I did say, hey, BMT, hey, this is the purge and this is how stuff get down. Me and Ant have talked about that. And I've told certain people to stay away from there because over there is like every man for themselves. So if you got somebody you cool with and they up here, yeah, you want to jump in, but those are the rules. So yes, it would have made a difference. Like if you came up there just to support me and some shit went down, if I would have told you, hey, this is the purge and that's how that's going. So if you believe that I owed you that, then I would say I do. I would say that's my bad. And that's one of the issues that I disagree with. When it comes to certain people, no, I don't want to let certain people come up there and say something to certain people. But that's not how the channel was run. Now, if you notice, when it comes to even YouTube, period, there's many reasons why you don't see me around anymore. And there's reasons why I still support people. But if you look, and me and Auntie have known each other for a while, you don't even see me at Ant's channel like that at all. You don't see me on the panel, do you? Because his channel, the way he run his channel, the way he's run his channel, and that's it. So, and a lot of people over there, I don't even agree with. I don't even like. So I just don't come around. So, if you felt some type of way, man, I apologize. That wasn't my intent to disrespect you, man.
I accept that apology, bro. It hurt different,
right?
Because you're a part of me, bro. And
right.
This is I don't know, y'all don't understand, but me and Nixon have shared battle stories of us coming up through the system.
Right.
So the fact that I came there, because Nixon, one of your main things you always say, BMP, we got to have the conversation. We got to have the conversation.
Right.
So I came there in the benefit of belief off of Nixon. Let's just chop it up. Whatever the fuck you want to talk about. I mean, y'all ain't doing shit on this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I expect my little homie James killed, but then the shit about it, and then, okay, let's get it. It's the purge. I'm like, okay, my nigga, y'all really want to do this shit? Because any other time when I start getting out of control on these panels, BMT calm down. BMT chill out. But hold up, my nigga. I'm not gonna allow somebody to disrespect me and my valor.
Right.
And mind you, me and you done shared this shit.
Right.
So I get Auntie's business. That's his
Right.
business. So I understand if that's how you had to run your business, Auntie, that's cool. But see, Nixon, I give you that respect. At least you came up as a man and apologized because you
Oh yeah,
understand
yeah.
it's a different line of work on what we were built on.
Hey, but here's the thing,
That's why
BMT.
I didn't betray you, my nigga. When them niggas try to come after you, I said, nah,
Right.
I'm not doing that shit. I'm not gonna throw his shit out there. I don't give a fuck if y'all be trying to slander me or talk
Right.
about me or don't come around your channel. That's cool. But I'm not gonna be the cause of another man's family or defeat. Nah, fuck that.
But BMT, here's the thing. We all on here, we all, hypocrites to something, right? And I do believe in bias. So here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I can do stuff, on my own channel. But there's a reason why I haven't done something because first of all, I try to figure out how can I contribute to the space, right? You see there's a lot of stuff going on in the space. You see when I came over there at Venus's or whatever. I mean, those guys gonna do what they do, how they do or whatever. I barely get on the panel. When it was like 5 minutes, if that, I was in and out. Like I had to understand my contribution. And there's no sense of me getting frustrated at certain things. I just have to know my place when it come around here. But
Right.
I do believe in getting certain biases. When it comes to people that I'm cool with, I'm not gonna let stuff happen. You know what I mean? And trust me, I did notice what wasn't said in the certain space by the men. And I respect that. And it wasn't a thing that you even had to mention, but I get that. So, so for what you're saying, man, if it had been any other situation, man, I wouldn't have let that rock. And even there, I'm still look, even though the channel runs the way the channel run, I'll still apologize. You know what I mean? If you felt disrespected, that's never my intent to
I
disrespect
respect
you,
you. I
BMT.
respect you as a man for, you know what I'm saying? But listen, yo, I don't give a fuck how some of y'all feel. Certain men, I cut them in different categories of things. That's why I said, man, when y'all be coming to me, talking to me like BMT, you need to be chill, have this code of ethic or stuff like that. Like Max, Amanika, doggone Nixon, certain people, they know, like, y'all don't see me going in on Platinum Star, on Platinum Elite. Platinum Elite's a veteran.
Right.
So if me and them have some words, we gonna talk about that shit elsewhere around doing other things. There's certain people I have certain kind of bonds with, how we get down or how we handle shit or how we go about dealing with certain stuff. So again, when it comes to certain people, and then here's why I look at it as this. I look at it as like Platinum, like I Star Platinum brought up something good about we can have two different discourses.
I'm a vet, by the way. I just wanted to put that in there, but go
Sorry
ahead.
about that stuff.
Shout out to you, bro.
I remember you were something. You were talking about that shit also. I was trying to pin it on. Like I think we had a conversation about that also. Now we've had different conversations on shit, and understand we're not talking about no 100% unison. But I done banged different concepts or ideas against Platinum, Nixon, and different other men and women. I can go to sleep fine with that. But I don't agree when motherfuckers are trying to start beefs or issues or trying to doggone make shit more. Like, listen, ain't nobody going around
You breaking up. You breaking up, BMT. You breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Yeah, he kept breaking up off and on before y'all came.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're gonna have to repeat all that what you saying, bro.
Brother B.
Like, why are you trying to figure that out?
Yeah, because he kept popping off and on, breaking up before he brought y'all on. But I was just speaking on course.
Let me just say this. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody on here do their thing, right? And there was people before us, and it's all a cycle. You know what I mean? We learn from our experience here and we may change some things, right? And then you're gonna have a new guys come in. You know, my thing is like I have opinions behind scenes, but yo, I'm just one person, man. And to be honest with you, my opinion shouldn't mean shit unless we like really cool like that. And if we cool like that, then you know, I'm gonna tell you behind scenes. I'm not gonna be on no fuck shit. But when it comes to things that people do online, you know what I'm saying? Like I try not to contribute to certain things. But that's me. And I don't expect anybody.
Can I add to that though, Nixon though?
Oh, go ahead, fam.
Cause no, I got issues. I got an older brother, man. I got
Yeah.
issues. This dude still got issues with me from childhood. But I fuck with that nigga. Even though I will catch a fade, and I'm waiting on the day to where we catch an actual fade for real.
Oh,
to
damn.
be honest, but my thing is, nigga, I'm the only one that could do that because we got something special together. Because that's my older brother. That's
Right.
not your older brother. That's my motherfucking older brother. So, rightfully so, yeah, we gonna catch that fade, and I'm looking forward to today. But my thing is, that's the bond that we motherfucking share. So, but if anybody come on the outside try to fuck with that nigga, I'm gonna fuck them up. I get that. I get that. So I got another situation with another partner of mine. We have a disagreement in our thoughts where he's more so on the God type stuff. I'm more so on trying to find the God in me. You know what I'm saying? He want to think of something outside of himself, and I'm thinking like, okay, how can I find that internal thing that's within me and pull that out to show the world? So we have a difference of the outlook, but that's my nigga though. I still fuck with him. So that can't nobody have that struggle like that between me and that particular individual. So I get what BMT is saying. Like that, whatever type of tension that motherfuckers got, that's y'all special shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It can't nobody get in between that. But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's who I fuck with. So if anybody fuck with that nigga, you fucking with me. So I get that. I just wanted to add that in there though. Go ahead.
We've had certain experiences on situations. So we've been in some shit together. You know what I mean? So we got history on some fuck shit that we had to deal with. And
That's
so
what
here's
I'm
the
saying,
thing, bro.
That's
here's
why
the thing.
I'm looking at this shit like.
But this is why it gets difficult for me, BMT, and this is why, you know, I fell back a little bit. There's a whole lot of moving parts here, right? You know what I'm saying? Because on the other end, you know, look, me and Auntie been holding it down since I came to the space, right?
Right.
So my thing is like, and it's a respect thing for him because that's the way he do his channel. So I learned to support in a different way, you know what I'm saying? So that I don't interrupt what he's doing. So I still have my own identity and my own beliefs. And at the same, and that's not even just the NT. That's to a lot of people. But
I can respect that.
I've had to fell back. I fell back so much because there's so many moving parts. There's so many people who do things a certain way. There's some people who may have, you know, situations that I may believe that they can clear up. But I always find myself in the middle of a lot of shit. So, you know, for me, you know what I mean? Like I fall back because I see the way certain things are going. I don't have to agree with it, but it's just better for me to just fall back. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, yeah, I definitely it's all love, man. No disrespect.
And like I said, I
apologize.
appreciate that from one man to the next. You apologizing because if I have wronged you, I have no problem apologizing. Just like one time, Star P had me when I said something, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you out of pocket for that." And I stopped. I ain't give a damn we was on the panel or not. I said, "Hey, Star P, I'm wrong. I apologize." He said, "No doubt." Other people were trying to gaslight him. He said, nah, that shit dead, bro. Once BMT said he apologized, why y'all still trying to make us two fight like that? We already said what we had to say as men. And I said, you know what? But then we also started noticing people wanted us to be at each other's throat rather than actually address the real issues happening. So I always look at it like when it comes to this content shit, I do see the women that are going around saying that they're giving y'all water, but they're actually giving y'all gas and petroleum. I see the niggas hopping around.
I see it.
Right. And so you know about it too. I see the men going. I see the men when the women are having conversations and just being cool. Hey, so I heard this is going on, or they start putting stuff in the chat, knowing that's going to cause issues. And I'm telling y'all, niggas, stop doing that shit, man. Y'all clown for that. Now, this is not me trying to control y'all content, but we already know people who like to get down in the fuckery. We know the people. We know the chlamydia talkers. We know the syphilis breeders. Now, y'all can go lay down with them if you want, but you're going to catch something, or they're going to catch you up stuff. You're known for what? The company you keep. So you can't say you're not a part of it. If I get in the car and I know Michael's about to go do a drive-by, whether I tell the police or not, hey, I was a part of it, but what they're going to say, you was in the car, though. You knew what he was about to go do, though. You was in the group text when y'all saying y'all going to roll down on doggone my boy Nixon. So guess what? You are part of it. So no matter what I tell the judge, I'm going to have to take the charge, too.
What they call that? An accessory to a crime? What they call it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that what
an
it
accessory.
is?
Right.
Yeah.
And they hold so that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all are playing around with the accessory game like we don't know and don't see this shit. Now I get it. Auntie owned it. He said, hey, it's the market. But I don't mean I get it. Just because dope is high in the market don't mean you gotta sell it, my nigga. You can go sell t-shirts, you can go sell socks, you can go sell plates of food. You don't gotta sell dope because it's hot. And this is not me attacking Auntie, but Auntie is a businessman, just like I am.
Most definitely.
Everybody here has some form of business. Even P. I know Star P. P and me and him don't talk about business plenty of time. Everybody just wants us to talk about pussy. We say, nah, bro, we talking about money right now. Fuck y'all talking about. I've seen Michael
Brother B, don't put me in there. I get what you're saying. I get it, but I get it. I was just saying, don't put me in that conversation. I get it though, man. I get it.
Well,
I get it.
I'm trying to help people understand.
No, I get it.
Well, I'm saying it like this. Listen, the narrative is already painted on us as men, especially black men.
Yes, it is.
That we're only good for chaos, violence, and destruction.
Yes.
But whenever we actually try to have actual logical passed down conversations on fundamentals of building our own shit or family or society or our own stuff. Now, mind you, y'all can sell or do as you please, but then don't feel the type of way when we do the accountability conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's where motherfuckers be getting tripping on, man. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta take my turn to a birthday party. I fucks heavy with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nixon, you can always come by, bro. If you want to contact me, there's my email. I'll give you my number. You know what I'm saying? Star P was in my chat when I was doing my Thanksgiving shit.
And you know what? I was kicking it with my fam too, and that was just about the family. People trying to bring up, oh, when you don't know the history about that, man, fuck all this semantic ass bullshit, nigga. This is the time that ain't it right now about Christmas. I don't give a fuck about the history, nigga. It's about being with my fam, and that's
Exactly, and
what's
that's
important to me.
exactly what you put in my chat.
So fuck that shit.
I wasn't serving. I wasn't doing the thing for whatever kind of pilgrim shit. I was just spending time with my churn, showing my daughters and sons how to work the fucking grill and how to make food to preparate for their family. My kids they were smiling cheek to cheek because guess what? They could say, we made the chicken, we did the turkey with daddy and all that stuff. But you think motherfuckers were showing me love like that? Nah, but the real motherfuckers, not saying y'all ain't real, they were there. They were like, yo, this is what we want to see. Not watch a bunch of men and women just talk down or try to see who got the best dirt. I get it. Yeah, it's hot, it's greasy, but see, it's a different game when they put your name in the shit. It's different when they start running you down in it. But then we can't take you serious when next week, hey, y'all, let's talk about this serious topic about family or protecting daughters. Nigga, what?
But hey, well, BT though, the thing about it is, as far as respecting each other, like like you said, like Ant is a businessman. He never denied it, So I give him that. He never denied it. But here's the thing, right? Just like we're gonna have a certain you can say it's bias for people that we respect or whatever. And conversations like this are necessary because when it comes to experience and respect that we have, conversation like this, it's old. You know what I mean? When it comes to accountability. So my thing is, I know Ant when it comes to certain things, he respect me. And when it comes to certain things, you respect me. So, I try my best to try to respect both of y'all. And yeah, I'm going to have biases for him. when it comes to certain things, hey, you have to ask him because I don't want to step on his toes. Same for you. You know what I'm saying? And like even on the previous purge, I bumped heads. Me and Star P was cracking on each other. But that's the purge. Like I ain't got no hate for Star P, man. Like it's been love before
I
that.
think we was go. Hey, you remind. Oh damn,
But see,
nigga, you
that,
remind some shit. I'm
and
about
I
to go ahead.
get
My
that.
bad. Go ahead.
I get
You
that.
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
here's the thing about it. Like, I get that.
But it's still all love with Star P, man.
No, and I get that because, like I said, I had Antique. Antique came by, and I had no problem saying, "Hey, bro, tell us about your purge shit."
Right.
Right. Now, let's imagine you put up a damn flyer for your concert or your rap battle in my shop, and I come over there to support you, but now I'm getting dissed. Nigga, what kind of bullshit is this?
No, and I think that I'm glad that's addressed so that you know what I mean. Like,
Right. I
so
don't,
next
like I
time
said,
there
I
won't be
don't
no
hate, but I don't listen. I don't want y'all to think that this is me trying to tear down another man's platform. I don't rule
Right.
like that. But I'm just saying, my nigga, like I've been here for a long time and I've done supported a lot of y'all, bro. I don't play that rank shit, but I definitely understand. Yo, listen, like I said, like I told Auntie, y'all can play the playback. Star people listening. I get Auntie, like he said, hey, that's my right hand man. I said, I respect that, bro. But today, nah, nigga, that's my brother. He gonna answer to me about some shit because we got a deeper history, and y'all don't supersede the military brother history. There's a different type.
Well, DMT, I will say this though. You got some out there that will use that shit to their advantage over you. So you gotta kind of for me, I gotta be careful with that with being too open. Even
I
to
know,
motherfuckers that
I
I'm
don't
fucking
like
with.
to do that all the
You know
time,
what I
bro.
mean? But go
I don't like
ahead
to do
though.
that all the time. But sometimes, like for me, I know like that's sometimes my limit blocker. So when I like me and Fantastic, I've gotten at it at one time. But then again, we also have it where we also have that as our pullback in. Like, don't forget that we have our degrees of separation on certain shit that we, you know what I'm saying? It takes away that of the valor that some of us have for how we see each other. So when I have certain conversations with Nixon or you on certain stuff, and then people be trying to take it in a different direction, it's like when you have certain cliques or brotherhoods or frat or fraternities or sororities, they may be internally, right? But then like you just said, what? When other motherfuckers start stepping in, oh, it's game on. We tear your head off. This is between us, how we do stuff. I want y'all to know that because back before, when I used to get on Platinum Elite channel, me and Star P used to go at it all the fucking time. But we knew one thing, yo, there was a certain level of how far we would take it. Once I found out he's a vet, oh shit, conversation got changed up. It got changed up quickly. So, hey, P, BMT's coming up. Yeah, I know. But it was different because I had to acknowledge that it's my brother. I had to acknowledge Nixon when people start saying shit about him. Hey, that chatter can't go on around my shit, bro.
You know what's crazy? You're bringing up memories, man, about the military thing. Because these niggas, man, I got niggas right now. I don't even talk to these guys regularly. They in my Facebook, whatever. But I go to war. I still go to war for these motherfuckers. Still to this motherfucking day. I don't talk to them regular. I got a Samoan homeboy. I got a white homeboy. I got a motherfucking nigga on the east side. No, them is my niggas. Even we don't talk regularly, but I know what we went. I know what we went through when we was in our shit, and it's like, nigga, if I pull up on them right now, what they gonna do? They gonna welcome me with open arms. I already know it. I already know it's automatic.
Like I said,
but you know, so yeah, I get, man, bro.
Like I said, I get y'all.
Jeez, the weed.
I respect y'all. I have nothing but love for y'all. Also, shout out to a lot of y'all that came into the chat. I know y'all were thinking that me and Nixon were going to run the whole gauntlet of cursing at each other or shit like that. Listen, y'all, we getting too old, bro. If y'all don't know, some of us are now, our grades are showing even more and more. Like, I don't have time. I'm not trying to be like some of these older niggas that be on here and just having the scrap. We talked. I appreciate him. He allowed me to get my shit off my chest. And then I even wanted him to explain where he was coming from. Right. Just like me and Auntie. I'm thankful for music where he was the level-headed one for me and Auntie. and we both agreed to disagree and still agree. And then after that, Auntie explained this shit, and I heard him. Y'all don't believe me? Star P gonna keep it a buck, as well as Michael. And then after that, we kept going. Create a solution. She didn't down Michael, but we also wanted Michael to be in a clear conscience of mind. Like, hey, bro, you cool here? Don't let nobody use you or use your shit. That happened. Women will use you on these platforms. If it could get them views or subscribers, yeah. Same thing for men. Men know.
Brother BNT, I didn't mean to cut you off because, like you say, you about to go with your family and stuff. Speaking of women, real fast. I don't know if you remember who I used to share out back then. Sexy Coleman. You remember her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if you caught the message I sent. I don't know what stream it was you did then, but it was right when you closed it out. I had said that she had passed away right then and there. This was 2 years. Well, this month marks 2 years. I don't know if you caught that after you ended your particular stream back then. I just thought I passed that along to you. I didn't know if you'd seen that or knew. Okay, well, no, I just thought I'd let you know since it just slipped my mind all of a sudden since I'm on here. I'm like, oh, it's December. It's 2 years now. But no, I just thought I'd just pass it along. But as far as the other girls, I would love her, both of them, no matter what. But, maybe might reconcile it. But go ahead. I was just saying, yeah, Macy
I gotta go.
But I'm glad Auntie came over here.
I'm glad he did. I will say that about Auntie. Auntie will pull up. If you say his name more than 2 times, Auntie will not shy. He will say, "Hey, he gonna represent his shit." So
and regardless of y'all issue, BMT, you know he got love for you. And I would say the same thing about like Auntie. I'm gonna have bias of certain people. I mean, it is what it is, right? But behind scenes, man, and I know it could be the same for you. Behind scenes, a conversation that me and Auntie both had about certain things that, we thought could have been better, or hey, you shouldn't have did this, or you could have did this way. Those conversations I had. But out in public, yeah, it's gonna seem biased, but I'm not gonna disrespect people I'm cool with in public. You know what I mean? Like we gonna have a conversation, we gonna have it. You know what I mean? And even like a conversation like this, it's all love, man. I haven't changed since I've been here. That's why this conversation is not going to be difficult. And I'm glad Star P is up here because, that was the purge stuff. But outside of that, man, like it's love for Star P. You haven't seen me have a lot of issues with a lot of brothers on this platform because, when the women give you compliments, oh, you're cool, and that's all fine and all. But under no circumstances am I here to seek validation from women to turn around and disrespect my brothers. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
I will say this: y'all niggas gonna be mad at me for this. Y'all gonna hate me for this. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Look, I know niggas getting old and all the great nigga. I don't like all that great shit because you know what? It kind of fucks my game up when it comes to the young biatches. But go ahead though.
No, brother B, I appreciate you having us on though, for real. Respect.
Right. That's what's up.
And I love the email too. That, like I said earlier about brothers and saying just, using it here and there. No, we should be saying that brothers and sisters more than anything. I that's just how I feel. But Black Brother 1, 2, 3, that's a perfect example for an email. I love it though. That's just me speaking.
All right, you guys. I gotta get my turn. I gotta get my children down there to this party. I respect all the fathers here. I hope all of y'all are safe. Hey, y'all keep it cool. Listen, y'all, if y'all feel like like I said, they even have it, if a brother were to do you wrong, you should be able to pull them aside and speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about certain stuff. I am going to be talking about Diddy later on. I'm supposed to be getting at that. I'm going to tell y'all right now, boy, the hip hop world is about to drastically be changed after what they finished with Diddy. So all that, y'all better download everything from the Bad Boys Entertainment catalog.
Yeah.
Anything from New York.
All I got Pandora. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yep, y'all better go get it while y'all can, bro.
I know. Cat. I got a homeboy on the East Coast. He still got CDs. He got record. This motherfucker got a whole fucking deck, and that shit is fucking gold. He's landing on a goddamn gold mine. I'm like, damn, bro. He got all that, and it's all new. All this shit is just
y'all know what's more fucked up. You want to know
Jeez,
what's more fucked up? And I'm gonna cover all this shit. What's even more crazy? 50 Cent knew what he just did. 50 took one of those tapes with Diddy dragging and beating the shit out of some woman and release that shit.
Oh
50,
shit.
you a cold dog, nigga. I get what you're doing, bro.
That's bad business right
You
there.
literally just
That's
destroyed goddamn Bad Boy Entertainment, boy. And I mean, at this point, I mean, they already dropped them from Rock Nation. They already dropped them from Revolt. They already did it. You done, bro.
Ciroc, all that shit. He lost
You
all
about
his
to be
endorsement, all that shit.
right, Juan G. It's over for Diddy, bro. It's over for Diddy. Ain't nothing. Listen, y'all, man, y'all better not be on Diddy team, boy. Y'all might go down. If y'all have a picture with Diddy, you better go burn it up, get it out the way, whatever y'all can, boy, because these women are gonna be coming out the woodwork.
Yep, 50 and so-called 50 years of hip hop turned its toll. All right, we know that much.
Boy, hip hop about to be gone, boy. Y'all better go get with it. It's about to get absorbed into pop. So
damn,
like I said, right, Nagone.
I wouldn't even touch Pac shit, nigga. I'll leave it, nigga. I wouldn't even fuck with that shit. I'll leave that shit alone too.
We gonna talk about that. I want to get a lot of y'all. If any of y'all who like old school hip hop and rap, that's gonna be a stream I want y'all to come into, because listen, these women that are coming out, they got pictures, they got names, they even know what the studio looks like from the inside. You can't say these bitches are making this shit up, because they literally have pictures with you niggas. That's the downfall of black men is pride. Right, Nagone. Diddy finished, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all saying it's just a money grab, bro. These industries have no problem dropping you once this type of shit. It's bad PR, bro. This nigga will never be allowed to go to a BET, Source Award, picnic, no type of shit, bro. No, I'm telling you, say goodbye to Puffy, boy. Puffy's feeling squeamish right now. He'll be lucky if he can sell cologne or Blue Chew. No, nobody taking their chances with Puffy right now. That nigga about to lose stocks, boy. Y'all were clowning on Kanye. Fuck that. we got a better chance getting that nigga back to $1 billion than Diddy.
Yeah, they attacked the insurance side of the company, so the stock is gonna fail with his name attached to it. So yeah, he has to back away because the stock's gonna fail because of him. So they actually were smart on how they did it. They attacked it from two ends.
So listen, y'all. Whatever I'm telling you right now, it's a different playing field when you dealing in that billionaire club, bro. When you go in there, bro, you are a marked target. And when they start doing your background, y'all better. There's a reason why goddamn Birdman quiet. There's a reason why you don't hear nothing from a lot of these older heads. Y'all thought y'all listen. Hey, y'all. We need to have a round robin. What's the next rapper going to be called? Snoop, you better just be ready, baby.
Hey, check the Jasmine brand on Instagram. There's a lawyer who broke all that down on how they did it. And,
I don't like how it's highlighted on the brown man like that, like as if these other motherfuckers don't be doing shit, man. I know. I don't like that, man.
Sorry,
I
get what you're saying, bro.
Not to say that this wrong. I'm not trying to justify anything that any wrongdoing. I'm just saying. If you gonna call it out, call it all the way out across the board. Then, God damn it!
But see, here's
you want to highlight this, and they're like, oh, like as if we the motherfuckers is only these is the only motherfuckers that doing this and that. Man, get the hell out of here, man. I don't like that shit.
I get it. P. When I do the show, you have all rights to come up and definitely weigh in, bro. Like I said, I tell y'all, we don't have the same type of parachute release like other motherfuckers, bro. So when y'all do shit, be prepared for what. Listen, the Kindle stick gonna hit your back different than when it gonna crack on theirs. Y'all can't. This is why I don't do this. I don't be in certain pictures or parties at certain lounges or clubs. I don't put my hands certain places. Y'all be saying, nigga, you must be in a pussy. No, nigga, because I don't need nothing coming back to me 5 or 8 years later being misconceived or somebody saying, oh my God, I was mentally broken. Like, man, listen, bro, Bobby, you better hope crack takes you out, nigga, because God damn it, we don't know who gonna come after you, boy. Y'all.
Hey, but BMT, hey, appreciate you, man, for allowing us to clear it up. Hey, Star P, man, I'm glad you was up here, man. I'm glad you was up here, man. I wanted to clear that up.
Hey, hold on, to get it straight though. You still a hoe ass nigga? No, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm just playing, nigga.
Oh no, hey,